Hello, everybody! Welcome to the stream. We're going to kick off with a song specially requested by the Discord group. This is Southern Girls Reply. Seamless.
I cannot listen to your words, this land so far and wide. Go find some happy northern girl to be your loving bride. My brothers, they were soldiers, the youngest of the three, was slain whilst fighting by the side of General Fitzhugh. Hurrah, hurrah, for the sunny south I say, 3 cheers for the southern girl and the boy who wore the grey. My lover was a soldier too, he fought at God's command. A sabre pierced his gallant heart, you might have been the man. He reeled and fell but did not die, a horseman spurred his steed, and trampled on his dying brain, you might have done the deed. Hurrah, hurrah, for the sunny south I say, 3 cheers for the southern girl and the boy who wore the grey. They left his body on the field whom the fight the day had won. A horseman spurred him with his heel, you might have been the one. But there's no hatred in my heart, nor cold nor righteous pride, for many's the gallant soldiers fell upon the other side. Hurrah, hurrah, for the sunny south I say, 3 cheers for the southern girl and the boy who wore the grey. But still I cannot take the hand that smote my country sore, nor love the foe that trampled on the colours that she wore. Between my heart and yours there rose a deep and crimson tide. My lover's and my brother's blood forbids me be your bride. Hurrah, hurrah, for the sunny south I say, 3 cheers for the southern girl and the boy who wore the grey. Hurrah, hurrah, for the sunny south I say, 3 cheers for the southern girl and the boy who wore the grey.
Woo! Yay! Woo. Welcome everyone! We were getting ever so slightly distracted because on the Discord page, Dragon Cat just posted a picture of a wrestler. Stone Cold.
I was very distracted.
Holy gubbins! Trelawney, you are mental.
Thanks,
Just
Trelawney.
donated 100 quid right off the bat. What a hero!
Is this poker money again, Trelawney?
Had a solid.
Is that
That's
what
a good win.
Is that what it is?
Mate, you are
Wow.
incredibly generous.
That's
20
amazing.
quid on each of our choices. What
Yeah, I'm on it.
Whoa.
a wonderful hero.
Trelawney.
Thank you so much, buddy.
We have complaints of video problems. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why.
Can you see if OBS
Don't
is
know.
dropping frames on the bottom?
I can investigate this. Raise a good point. Oh yeah, crap. I wonder if that's...
47% drop frames. That's a lot.
Damn, is that internet problems? Internet
Yeah.
troubles? I don't know. How do we fix that?
If anyone's phone's connected to the internet, try disconnecting that.
Some of them aren't made.
We'll see if that helps.
I will disconnect my phone.
Turn mine off.
So what will they get?
Oh.
Well, it's
Oh no.
It
No, it's
improved
still-
for a second.
still dropping
Do
a
you
lot.
wanna-
Oh.
Can you?
I had to get Andy to explain what that even means.
Sure.
so on tech.
Maybe stop the stream and bring it back? Or...
Yeah.
No.
Do you think
You
it
just
might
lower
help
the quality?
if you either lower the quality or we get a
Yeah,
cable and plug you into the router?
We're down to 720.
I can make it 720.
I
Quick.
don't think you can do that while streaming.
No, I'm going to have to drop it for a second, but I think it's going to be worth it for all of you guys. Yeah, cool. Alright. I'm going to kill it for just a second, but bear with us, we'll be back in but a moment. Theory. In theory?
Hello?
It still looks like it's dropping a lot. I think it's our internet, you know?
Oh
That'd be
dear.
bad. Right.
Who's
well,
on the internet?
I mean, well, I am.
Dave!
We're all on the internet. Oh
Dave's
dear.
downloading.
Turn off all your
whole of
phones.
Netflix.
Get your phones on. Put your phones on to airplane mode.
done it. I've done it. Right.
Does that make a difference?
It will actually. Well, let's hope that this is
long
fine.
cable and plug you into the router.
We should
This
definitely
doesn't have
plug
a
in if
thing.
we can.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately. But it looks like it's working now.
Is this green is
Occasionally.
good? Green is good. Red is bad. Yellow is
Yeah.
neither good nor bad.
Yeah.
It's green now.
It's green. Yeah.
It's dropping
20.
less frames than it was.
It's less. That's fine.
That's fine. Alright, let's do another
Alright.
song then.
Well,
18%. Is that bad?
We'll see if that song's any better.
Well, it's been on. It was on 210 for a while.
But anyway,
And it
enough
hated
tech
it.
for now. Hello everybody, welcome to
Hi.
the stream.
Hello.
Sorry for issues and whatnot. We're trying out a couple of different things this time, which all seems to be working, except the internet's died, which isn't so good. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well, enjoying the start of October so far. We're going to kick off with another song after that one.
We are. What is the song?
It's
It's rattling
Oh,
Oh
bone.
no! Oh man, this got to the top after the last one, didn't it?
yeah.
We're going to have to move to standing up at some point.
Yeah. Oh. I'm not sure I've had enough beer for this one.
Yeah, early for the bog, isn't it?
It is early for the bog, but let's do it. We usually finish with this. It's going to be some easy donations to pit for the next one, I'd say. They're all fairly light at the moment. Right. Refresh everyone.
I'm feeling refreshed.
2, 3.
Ho, ho, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Red bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh.
And in that bog there was a hole, a hole, a rattling
Hole.
hole in the bog down in the valley, oh.
Ho, ho, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Red bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh.
Slow.
And in that bog there, no, in that hole there was a tree, a tree, a rattling tree.
Tree in the hole, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, ho, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Red bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh.
And on that tree there was a branch, a branch, a rattling branch.
Branch on the tree, in the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, ho, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Red bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh.
And on that branch there was a limb, a rattling limb.
Limb on the branch, and a branch on the tree, in the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, ho, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Red bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh.
And on that limb there was a nest, a rattling nest.
Nest on the limb, on the branch, on the tree, in the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, ho, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Red bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh.
And in that nest there was an egg, a rattling egg.
Egg in the nest, on the limb, on the branch, on the tree, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, ho, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Red bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. What was next?
And in that egg there was a bird, a rattling bird.
Bird in the egg, in the nest, on the limb, on the branch, on the tree, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, ho, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Red bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh.
And in that bird there was a worm, a rattling worm.
Worm in the bird, in the egg, in the nest, on the limb, on the branch, of the tree, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, ho, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Red bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh.
Surely no more.
Oh yes. And on that worm there was a tick, a rattling tick.
Tick in the worm, in the bird, in the egg, in the nest, on the limb, on the branch, of the tree, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, ho, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Red bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh.
And let me tell you. On that tick there was a louse, a rattling louse.
Louse in the tick, in the worm, the bird, in the egg, in the nest, on the limb, on the branch to the branch, from tree to tree, and hole in the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, ho, the rattling bog down in the valley, yo. Red bog, the rattling bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, ho, the rattling bog down in the valley, yo. Red bog, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh.
Always a pleasure.
Amazing.
Never a chore.
Jimmy, I'm fairly sure, based on a test I've run, that it's not the internet, it's just you.
It's just the laptop.
The internet's pretty fast.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Is there anything doing anything else on your laptop? Kill
There's
everything.
really not. There's really not. There's only... I can kill this.
Oh yeah, it's
You
back
kill
up to
this.
40% drop frames.
I can kill that, but that shouldn't really be
This
doing
is
anything.
not what Trelawney paid for.
Will Trelawney lay us? When will Trelawney leave?
10
where are you
more
going?
songs he's paid for, and we do not have the speed. That rhymed.
Very
I
nice.
have to
Next
get. I only get
level.
one every now and then.
Next level.
Thank you for sticking with us.
You definitely don't have like a dongly thing. You can
Thank
just
you
plug
very
it-
much.
plug it
Dongle
in.
dongle.
Thanks, Charlotte Smith, for your donation for Rolling Sea and Flash Company.
Susan Windish
Oh.
and
Top choices.
Andrew
That's a
Shaw.
weird amount to donate.
What, $9.99?
That's like it's like an album.
Leave it,
in the
Charlie.
80s.
£9.99.
Thanks, Andrew.
Bargain.
Amazing. Well, I honestly have no idea what I can do other than take it down again and hope for the best.
You definitely don't have a dongle. You can
Definitely don't have a dongle.
No dongle.
No dongle.
I have a dongle.
have a dingle dangle dongle.
Dingle
Dingle.
So yeah, I'm really sorry. I
Plow.
want it to be better, but there we go. We'll plow on ahead.
Plow on, hope it clears up.
And the only other option I may... Oh no, I don't know where the thing is. I think I may have had a dongle with a thing, but the thing went away.
You hear that
Oh,
here,
it
folks?
could take some time.
JD may have had a dongle with
I
a thing.
don't know where the innuendo begins
but
and
it went
ends.
away.
Someone clip that, please.
Unless you can get it on my computer. But
You mean you can join dongles for a moment?
But yeah, so welcome to October stream. I hope you've enjoyed this month's series of videos. We've had another 3 things come out. We had, what do we start with? We had Old Triangle
We did.
on the spinning circus ride of doom. We
Travel block.
had the vlog last week, which was really cool. All the fun exploits from Holland in that one. And what did we do the week before? Oh, and it was another open cruising the week before, of course. So yeah, all three really good. Go check them out if you haven't seen them already. Share them around, all that goodness. And yeah, more fun to come in the next month as well. I'm pretty excited for what the next video is going to be. It's going to be a slightly different pace to the last 2. Next week with the music video, and then some more open cruising the week after, and then some more exploits of stuff recently. You might get to see me getting told off
By who?
on a boat in Scotland.
Oh.
Yes, he
Told
was,
off?
he was told off. Quite
got-
right too.
We got
was
told
that-
off
was
on a
that
boat.
It
on
was
film?
an outrage. It wasn't, yeah.
Had a faux pas. He wore the wrong kind of tartan.
It was
Yeah.
it was pretty great and pretty embarrassing, but there we go. Lots of fun. Thank you very much, Robbie Bosley, for your £10 of Blood Red Roses.
Robbie Bosley.
We love you too. Thank you very much.
That sounds like a northern name, doesn't it?
Is it Mosley or Bosley?
Robbie Bosley.
We can say Bosley.
Bosley.
That feels
Sounds
fine.
more southern.
Bosley.
But for those who don't know, or are tuning in for the first time, welcome, first of all. We generally, on these kind of streams, try and do these songs that are scrolling across the bottom. So whenever someone does donate for money, you're seeing it pop up with notifications and stuff on the side. We've got a song list, which you can check out in the description. There's also, someone's going to post a link over in the chat in just a second as well. It's actually going to be that side, isn't it? Of course it is. And yeah, you can see all the songs that we know and do generally. And if you do decide you want to donate any money, there's a tip link in the description, and there's also the super chat function as well, which you can give. Any songs which get money towards them will get totaled up onto Dave's magical spreadsheet over on the side. That's what Dave's doing with his laptop there. He's not just sitting there having a chat
I'm on
on.
Reddit.
He's on the Reddits.
With his fingerless gloves
He's
and
on-
beanie hat
Dave's in
inside.
like winter mode.
He's on
Yeah.
MSN.
It
Somehow
was quite cold. It is
doesn't
quite cold
go
in
off
England today, just saying.
Quite
It's been-
a, quite a
It's been,
switch.
the weather's been quite nice though.
Chilly, but
It's been,
sunny
yeah,
and
sunny
chilly.
but cold.
It's pretty great.
Quite enjoyable. But yeah, so it'll get totaled up on the spreadsheet, and whichever is at the top at the time will get sung by us next, pretty much. Only other thing, there will be modifiers applied to songs which you've sung on a bunch of streams in a row, just to give kind of other songs a bit of a chance. They're only kind of fairly small though, unless it's been sung on every single stream, in which case it's a bit tougher for it to get to the top. So yeah, if you feel so inclined and fancy throwing some money at us and supporting what we do, then please feel free. We very much appreciate every single one. It's super heartwarming every single time it comes up, honestly.
It depends if it's rattling bomb or not, really.
I mean, if it's that, I mean, then yeah, sure.
There's a lot of choice going around at the minute. It's
Yeah.
people don't seem to know what to.
Well, that was Trelawney's thing, wasn't
That's
it?
Trelawney's.
What, you just donate
Choice
for
by
everybody's
choice.
choice.
We gave
Yeah.
100 quid, 20 quid for everyone's choices.
Oh.
And yours is at the bottom because Robbie's choice has been sung too much. So it's got a really low modifier now.
Oh, I knew that would come back and bite me in the arse one day. Thank
too
you,
popular.
Trelawney, nevertheless.
What a hero. Absolute hero. But yeah, with that in mind, should we do the next one?
Yes.
What we got? It's... Oh, leave it Johnny. Man, I'm going to get the
Yeah.
words up for this. I haven't sung this in a while.
JD, you must know the words by now.
I keep learning them and then forgetting them because we don't perform it for a while.
Leave her.
Leave her. Dennis? Leave her, Dennis? But fortunately, there is going to be a link appearing because Mr. Anathema is joining us in chat for the first time. I do believe. Because normally he's asleep at the time.
I'd be
I'm
asleep.
desperately trying to...
Can't say
I
I blame
can't,
you.
I can't see what the link is, Andy. Can you help me?
And
No, I turned it off.
can you help, JD?
Sorry, what? You're doing it right, yeah.
I got it right. Great. I did it. But yeah, Anathema has super kindly catalogued all of the different songs that we've sung. Catalogued all the different songs that we do on stream. So you can check out the lyrics and sing along with us if you so wish.
Yeah, sing along at home.
Woo woo woo! Longest John, sing along. There we go. Can I position it so I can actually see it? Nope.
No, that you're doing it wrong.
Amazing. Right.
There we go.
There we go.
Are you gonna do your?
Oh yeah, double.
Yeah.
Great. Now Andy's gone away.
No, we're gonna wait.
So that's
wait
all
for you.
Andy's running around every electronic in the house, making sure it's not downloading
Oh, great.
massive update.
That do. Alright, cool. As an additional thing then, if you have any specific questions that you want to ask us, we've not, well, at least most of us haven't got chat open in front of us anymore. I had to kill mine just because I was worried that, you know, Edge was eating up the internet and all that. Dave's got it open. But also, the mods are in the zone of chat and looking out for stuff. So if there are any really interesting questions that you want to ask, just type it into chat and they'll forward it on to me and I'll ask the group and we can have a lovely discussion about
Instead
all
of a
that.
tip from before Brexit beer boy.
Great.
That's some good questions as well. I'm tired of answering how we all got together.
Really? That's a good question.
That's
though.
some weird ones.
Ooh.
What was the length of
A couple
Robbie's
of interesting
left big toe?
No, I like. What were we talking about in the van? Like, who would be the best person that you would have to hide inside, like Empire Strikes Back, with the tauntaun? Who would be the most useful person to hide
Fair.
inside against the elements?
Robbie was going to hide in me.
I think Andy, but I don't know if you're kind of.
I am the smallest member though,
You are.
the shortest.
Yeah.
You're
What?
I
I
don't
don't
know, I
understand.
think JD
Why are you
will-
hiding inside Andy?
Because
It's
you know
cold.
that, have you seen the second Star Wars?
No.
No, there's a bit where, sorry
Sorry,
everybody, I got to fill
So
some
we
of it in.
explain the
Oh,
entire
probably I should
Star
probably
Wars.
just hide now because
Should we just,
I know.
should we just watch Star Wars now? And
Yeah.
everyone
Well,
watches
there's just
Everyone can
live
watch us
Star
watch
Wars
Star
showing.
Wars.
Yeah.
It's live commentary. That's with Ada just going, that doesn't make any sense. Shut up.
Explain.
But they're
No.
related.
There's a bit they're out in the tundra and his like big animal that he's riding around on dies.
Yeah.
So it gets cut open and they have to hide Luke Skywalker inside
Oh.
the dead animal whilst to survive the elements.
Like
So
in Leonardo DiCaprio in The Revenant, he hides inside the best.
I haven't seen that.
He got an Oscar for that.
He got an Oscar for hiding. Oh yes, I'm
Hiding in
always
a bed.
very pleased.
Inside oh no, it's inside the
Big
horse's
hoo-ha
body.
about
Yeah,
it.
it was a horse.
Horse's body. Thank you, Dave.
Did that come out?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Style?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, like that.
Why,
Like, who
who's-
would it, if you were stuck in the elements, who would you rather cut open to hide inside? I wasn't thinking I'd have to explain this.
Anyway, there might be other people who didn't know
I
what
think
we were talking
JD
about.
these days is looking.
Yeah, I'd
pretty
probably
nice.
be a decent choice.
You're
Fairly
long, so
hefty
we could
too.
like fit inside.
There we go.
Yeah, the
You're
leg.
like a proper sleeping bag.
Yeah.
Hollow out the
Sleeping
legs is my only regret.
Should we do a song?
Right. Well, sorry.
Song, everyone.
Amazing.
That was a bit visceral. I'm sorry.
It was intense.
You got a key for this? Yeah, questions like that. Anyway, what song are we doing?
Leave it, Johnny. If you got a key for
Johnny.
this.
We don't want a key for this. No.
No. Don't go on the wager. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave. That'd be right. Oh, the times were hard and the wages low. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. I guess it's time for us to go. And it's time for us to leave her. Beware these packet ships, I say. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. They'll steal your stores and your clothes away. And it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow. And it's time for us to leave her. There's Liverpool Pat with his tarpaulin hat. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. And Yankee John, the pocket rat. And it's time for us to leave her. She would not wear and she would not stay. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. She shipped great seas both night and day. And it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow. And it's time for us to leave her. It's rotten beef and Waverley bread. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. It was pump or drown, the old man said. And it's time for us to leave her. The sails all furled, our work is done. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. And now ashore we'll take our rum. And it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow. And it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow. And it's time for us to leave her. Yeah. Yeah. Hooray!
Yay.
A song.
I've
Thank
never
you,
heard
Ryan.
Liverpool Pat and his tarpaulin hat. No one's ever sung that verse in my presence before.
Great. Yeah.
No?
Fair enough. There are tons of verses out there. I
I
can't
like
remember.
the Liverpool Pat. I like Waverley bread.
Yeah, I like
They're
Waverley.
nothing but
Waverley
Waverley
bread.
bread for three stinky
Yeah, I like that one.
That's a good verse, that one. Yeah, that's kind of vaguely based off
Liverpool
Pat, he's
fresh. Is he like Postman Pat?
the Dave Van Ronk version, if you've heard of him before.
I've heard him, but I haven't heard that version.
He's a cool
I
dude.
think we fought over him as for our game of who's the
did.
best
He was in
solo
there.
artist ever.
Oh, we did, yeah.
Turns out Nina Simone is the best solo artist.
By democracy.
What did you say? Solo artist? or-
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
artist.
Best
Damn
solo
straight.
artist ever. Yeah, I was pleased with that result.
Yeah.
It could have
That
been
seems
worse.
about right.
Could have been worse, definitely. It was between Johnny Cash and her in the end, wasn't it?
Still,
The
yeah,
final.
I don't think it's,
Yeah,
I don't
no.
think it's right. I don't think you're right.
Sweet, Anna's here. Oh, Mug.
Hi, everyone.
And he's still huffing.
I know, I haven't been here for a while, everyone, so it's nice to see you all. Hello.
Robbie, a question for you from multiple people.
All of our places.
Why no Broken Down Van song?
Why no
Everyone
Broken
wanted
Down
the
Van
Broken Down Van.
I already did the Broken Down Van song.
It was
It
a
was
one-time
in the video
situation.
blog.
You could watch it.
Yeah.
Let's play it for them now.
Yeah.
Let's just play it.
That's what you
He's
get.
not-
I'm not
a
your
performing
dancing monkey.
Exactly, he's not a monkey.
I mean, that's literally what we're doing here. People are paying us to
Pretty much.
sing. That's
If it's not on the
but
song
that's
list, though.
singing monkeys, not
Don't
dancing
tell
monkeys.
them. Don't say that.
In fact, Broken Down Band Song's not on the song list. So.
The
Yeah, it's
Broken
not
Down
on
Band
it.
song was a one-off thing. If
I
I,
can make
was
it
going to
James'
do it
choice.
again,
Yeah,
I'd try
exactly.
and revise it,
There are
and that
ways
would ruin
that
it.
you can
so.
bend them, we'll see. And in fact, all of our choices are at the top. So here we go. Robbie's is at the bottom because he has a low multiplier, and we always get Robbie's.
What if we
choice.
all choose Broken Down Band Song?
Yeah. It's
No.
4 times in a row.
Man, 80 quid riding on that.
amazing. Right. One little extra thing, because as we sang that song, it seems to kind of make sense. For those of you who've been following this for a little while, you will know that we are in the process. Well, at least I'm in the process for us. And building a studio for us all, which is one of the major things which is holding back the community video project that we've talked about a bunch of times before. And it fits now because that is the song, pretty much, that we're going to try and do for it. So a little word for all of you, if you want to know more about it, or if you haven't heard about it, or just want a bit of an update. We are waiting for the studio to be done to do it, just so we can get all the parts recorded to a nicer degree, pretty much. And it'll just make the editing a lot easier as well when we've got all that set up and ready to go, pretty much. Because there's going to be a lot of things to do. But the basic idea is we're going to record that song and make like an unlisted video of it on YouTube for you guys to record yourselves, singing along with, and video as well if you can. And we'll try and organise getting as many of those different things together as we possibly can and make hopefully a really, really cool and I'm hoping quite a moving video of it, really, because if there's one thing I love about what we do more than anything else, it's the community out there, and that is you guys. And so being able to do something not just for you, but with you as well, is really exciting. And I think, especially in the world of folk music and sea shanties and stuff, seeing how many younger people there are out there, and just kind of people in general who still love this stuff and want to get involved in it, I think is really, really powerful and important. So I'm really excited for it. If you want to keep up to date and know what's happening in the progress, then please come join the Discord group, which admittedly is mainly for the Twitch gaming channel, which I'll talk about in a bit as well. But all of the announcements and stuff will be on there, and kind of all the kind of direct feedback. And if you want to ask any questions about it, then we'll have it on there. We might make like a separate chat channel for it down the line. So perchance if you didn't want to listen to all of the gaming stuff, you could still just like solo and have notifications on for that one chat channel, that sort of thing. But yeah, as soon as we know anything and as soon as it's on the move, then we will put up some notifications on there and let you know. But it'd be a pleasure to have as many of you out there as possible. All you need is a somewhat decent microphone, pair of headphones, and a quiet room, and you're pretty much set, I'd say.
Is that all they need to know?
I think so for now.
We haven't made the...
We haven't made the recording yet or anything,
No.
so yeah, well, all the announcements and stuff will come down the line. But yeah.
Start practicing with your hairbrush, though. You know, get some practice in.
Yeah, if you want to sing along with kind of what we did there, it'd be pretty much similar-ish format. We might change, we'll look at some of the words or something like that, because it'd be nice to have something a bit more, maybe like another verse or something like that. But yes, in general, there we go. And on that note, let's do another song.
Let us.
It's Anna's choice.
It's Anna's choice.
My choice.
Let's,
Oh, how
how-
exciting!
How elaborate are you feeling?
Anna,
What?
there's some of the songs.
I'd like to do Rufford Park.
Only Rufford Park?
I love Rufford Park. It's probably one of my favourites of all.
Favourites
I love Rufford Park.
Yeah, let's do it.
Love it.
Good choice.
Ever.
We did a video of this too, go watch it.
A buck or doe, believe it so. A pheasant or a hare
We're set on earth for everyone quite equally to share.
So poacher bold as I unfold, keep up your gallant heart, and think about those poachers bold that night in Rufford Park. They say that 40 gallant poachers, they were in distress. They'd often been attacked when their number it was less. So poacher bold as I unfold, keep up your gallant heart, and think about those poachers bold that night in Rufford Park. Among the gores to settle scores, those 40 gathered stones, to make a fight for poor men's rights and break the keeper's bones. So poacher bold as I unfold, keep up your gallant heart, and think about those poachers bold that night in Rufford Park. The keepers went with flails against those poachers and their cause, so no man there again would dare defy the rich man's laws. So poacher bold as I unfold, keep up your gallant heart, and think about those poachers bold that night in Rufford Park. All on the ground with mortal wound, head keeper Robert slay. He never will rise up until the final judgment day. Of all that band who made a stand to set a net or snare, the 4 men brought before the court were tried for murder there. So poacher bold as I unfold, keep up your gallant heart, and think about those poachers bold that night in Rufford Park. The judge he said for Robert's death, transported you must be to serve a term of 40 years in convict slavery. So poacher bold as I unfold, keep up your gallant heart, and think about those poachers bold that night in Rufford Park. A buck or doe, believe it so, a pheasant or a hare, was set on earth for everyone quite equally to share. So poacher bold, your tale is told, keep up your gallant heart, and think about those poachers bold that night in Rufford Park.
Good.
Very nice being next to you and the bass. Get to really appreciate the bass. I'm not normally next to you because you normally distract me too much with your
It's true.
your actions.
It's
I
true.
normally get too confused.
When we first,
I start cracking up.
yeah,
too much.
when you first joined, we did have you sat next to me, didn't you?
Yeah,
It
no,
too
I was
much.
like, I can't remember the words and have JD next to me. He's too distracting.
Everyone's little diva-ish needs, like Dave needs a little earplug in as well when he's next to JD.
Well, that's because of me as well.
No, I just wear an earplug.
Yeah, it's
I
just-
wear an earplug on the side that doesn't have you guys in.
You could have JD
Not
in
hear
some
everything
sort of
else.
extra room somewhere. That would be the ideal. But no, he has to be up front. So
I like
Love
stick
it.
my finger in my ear depending on who's singing the tune and which side. I need to.
Amazing.
don't find it insulting anymore. If the person next to you does this,
It means they're
Oh,
doing
if
something.
you
It
see-
means
It
they're
means
doing
you're
something
really-
difficult and they need to concentrate.
It means you're really
it doesn't
pro.
mean your crowd.
It means
It means
you're
you're really pro.
Yeah.
When John Bromley does it in Kimber's Men, you know that it means, you know, you feel
Serious.
good about doing it because he's
just-
often
He's
checking,
Just,
just checking in.
He's a professional.
He's a prof. He's one of the greatest singers I
He's a
know.
pro.
He's a pretty boss dude.
Yeah.
If there's like bad monsters and stuff, I'll often
Yeah.
do the old
You need
cup,
to.
cuparoo.
Yeah.
If you want to look really pro, guys, just
you want a refill?
I would love a refill. Thank you very much.
A refill.
Um,
That's a small refill.
a small refill. I'll take it.
Everybody ignore Bobby's
do we
ass,
have
is it?
any friends?
Oh,
Don't
my.
ignore.
Whoa.
Oh my.
What about a petty pill?
Do we need to? Do we have any friends that are watching?
We have
that,
no friends.
I know we have friends. Do we have any friends up north that might want to come to the Todmorden Shanty Day?
Yeah, you're on
We
it.
should
You
tell people about it.
You are reading right off my list right there. Look
Oh.
at that. Look at that. You want to tell
Great.
us? Go for it, Anna.
Well, where I lost the power of speech, but when we were on one of our travels, I think we were chatting to Shanties, who are a fantastic group of women singing sea shanties up north, and we had this idea of kind of getting a few of our good mates and, I mean, may I say, some of the finest in the business, to get together for a big shanty day festival, and so the She Shanties got really on behind it and organised it, and
They've done amazing.
They've done a really amazing job. It's an amazing amazing lineup. Sorry, we're going to be there, so I mean, not bad. The Teacups are going to be there.
Yeah.
She Shanties are obviously going to be there, and the wonderful Kimber's Men. I think that's everyone, but it's really fun,
It's like
and
extreme.
it's going to be power.
It's going to be power. It's going to be mega.
It's going to be really,
And we-
yeah.
Yeah,
big.
we all know each other really well, know loads of the same songs and stuff, so it's going to be all sorts of fun sing-arounds, I'm sure,
Yeah.
and getting us all together as well, which would be great.
So it's in Todmorden, not Todmorden as I was calling it. I was corrected. And-
Todmorden.
Todmorden. And it's on the Saturday, the 12th of
Sorry.
October, so it's coming up soon.
Yes, not this weekend, the following weekend.
You could travel across the country. I mean, if you live in the States, I mean, just pop over.
The early
Early
booking
bird.
advance, the early bird tickets, that's the one, have now sold out as of midnight last night, unfortunately. No, but you can still get them and still come along.
It's still a reasonable price,
It's still a reasonable price, and it's going to be really
especially for 4
Make
excellent
way.
bands.
good fun. Listen to Robbie's butt.
3
There we go.
excellent bands. And
Listen.
us. Listen to Robbie's.
You can decide which. Oh no, that's actually how it works. Never mind.
That's
Excuse
how.
me.
That's
I
how.
thought you were just dissing one of them. We didn't know which.
It's
But
not a battle of the bands.
no, it's not at all.
Imagine.
Yeah, 2 good ones and us, and you can guess who. No. Yeah.
Did one of those in Cardiff once.
I've never,
Turns out the best band is the one who brings the most people to the gig.
I've
Who
never
would've
done a
thought?
battle of the bands before. I feel like I should do. I feel
They're
like it's something I
awful.
want to
Don't do them.
experience.
They're
Maybe I'm
terrible.
just like thinking about Scott Pilgrim and like, oh, it's going to be like that.
No.
No.
I think like most things in life, Scott Pilgrim really.
Or like School of Rock.
it made a meal out of it.
One of my earliest forays into music, and actually one of the things that put me off singing for literally years was the Battle of the Bands.
Oh really?
Mm.
Did you have a bad experience?
I had a bad experience.
Did you lose?
Uh,
Last
I just felt really bad about
Were you a
it.
band? Were you a one-man band?
with
No.
like a bass drum and a chord.
I'm trying to think what the actual first one was.
I think you'd do it.
But yeah.
Tell us the tale.
Well, to be honest, like, kind of from younger experiences and from that especially, because that was like one of my first tries of like, alright, I'm really scared about singing, so I'm going to give it a go. And it didn't go well at all. And that was it
Singing
for a
or the
long
response.
kind of both, to be honest.
Oh dear. What did I say?
Um,
Jonathan
it was-
Darley, you have the voice of a cat.
it was kind of more just like the polite way of someone really just wanting to say,
Oh, yeah.
you probably shouldn't do
I know
this,
what you mean.
kind of thing.
I had the
I'm
same
looking
thing
out
from
for you,
my
you probably
biology
shouldn't.
teacher in GCSE.
And that put me off singing for years, and she was like my biggest fear for absolutely ages, and it wasn't until I was 18, and I've been teaching myself guitar for a good few years at this point, just out of, when no one else was in the house. I probably said this before. Taught myself guitar when no one else was in the house, and started singing over some of the songs, and especially learning Jack Johnson songs, who still like has a super special place in my heart because of all this.
He lost the solo artist competition,
He
by
did.
the way. He got steamrolling in the first round.
he was up against a
He
pretty
did.
big week, though, to be
did.
fair.
What was it, him against Jimi Hendrix?
Something
I mean,
like
like,
that.
what are you going to do?
But yeah, it was off the back of kind of singing those songs, and a couple of friends of mine at during A level, so I was like 17, 18 at the time, basically forcing me to again just like saying, you know, give it a go, come and sing at an open mic night, and doing that, and it was off the back of that that I gave up of doing A levels to go into med school and became a musician.
Oh, what a
I think
fantastic choice.
And now I'm here in my living room
I
singing to
still
you.
forget that you could have been a doctor.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know when he would have
Yeah.
dropped out. For a couple
I'd have
of years
dropped
in
out
med
down the
school,
line
or a
somewhere,
brain
but-
surgeon.
But so many people have those stories of being told one thing as a child about their voice, particularly singing. A lot of people have a lot of fears about that are related to one person's comment when they were in
Yeah.
choir age 9 or 8 or
Yeah.
something. And there's a lot of people out there that, you know, anyone can sing. So don't ever feel that
Yes.
it's really important.
But also
that we-
some
we
people can be
support that.
doctors. So maybe you should just take the hint.
Yeah, not everyone can be a
Damn
doctor.
it!
That's what they say.
That's the moral of the story.
Yeah,
Instead of saying maybe you shouldn't be singing, it's like maybe you should be a doctor.
Yeah, mate, that's the other flip side of the coin. If they'd said, maybe try medicine instead.
Careful with your words, people. They're powerful.
Absolutely. And tell you what, I think I can make.
Careful with your ears as well. That's the second side of the coin.
I think I can make a segue here. So along all of that kind of nonsense and journey and everything for me, there have been a couple of people especially who have been incredibly supportive and were pushing me right from the start and kind of wanting me to do the best and go into med school and everything, and really encouraging through all of that. And then when I turned around after the first night of doing an open mic and said, I think I want to stop and do music, literally after the first night, and both turning around and saying, okay, and we're going to support you in this. Special shout out to my parents, because it was my mum's 70th birthday yesterday.
Oh, good. That's really well that segue was leading.
There we go. And they have been such a massive influence to me and such a source of inspiration. And so, special request from them, but we're probably going to do it anyway, to be honest. I'd like to sing happy birthday to my mum.
Oh.
And we can say Ruth in the bit.
Okay. In the bit.
Yeah, we know
In the
your
bit.
mum's name.
I'll try and be as
She
angelic.
knows
I'll
her
try and be as angelic.
So,
That's a good key.
actually, who wants to do the melody? I want to do the bass.
Birthday, happy birthday.
Yeah, you do the melody.
I'm going to do the melody. It's for you, Ruth.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, dear Ruth.
Andy with the seventh.
That's the root.
That's not the seventh.
I was hoping you would fill us in.
Happy birthday to you.
That's still good.
That was Sam Brooks. That was.
That was a quiet moment.
So
Happy
yes,
birthday, Ruth.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday,
What a
Ruth.
champion. And on
Our
that note,
biggest fan, also. We didn't
absolutely
mention
our
that.
biggest fan. If we ever post or do anything, they will be the first ones there with the shares, the retweets, and everything. It's like, look at this!
Oh, yes.
What heroes. And it's your song. It's Wild Mountain time.
Is it?
Yeah.
It
What, that's next?
Look at the clock. It's official Wild Mountain
I want to
time.
get like a. I want to get a
Oh,
custom.
right.
I want to get a custom clock made.
Wild
Wild Mountain time.
Wild Mountain time.
Okay, right.
Apparently
Well.
it's 8:18. So
8:18 is Wild Mountain time.
Okay.
Just wondering what that would entail. Like just sort of loincloth run into the hills.
Yeah, pretty much.
thank you very much,
Every day.
man.
Oh, the summer time has come, and the leaves are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows among the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to poor wild mountain thyme, all among the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower near yon pure crystal fountain, and on it I will pile all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to poor wild mountain thyme, all among the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? If my true love, he were gone, then I'd surely find another to poor wild mountain thyme, all among the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to poor wild mountain thyme, all among the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to poor wild mountain thyme, all among the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go?
So pretty. I've still got
actually-
post-festival voice. I can
That was
hit that
actually
low
really
note
good.
more comfortably than I normally can.
Yeah, I got post-festival cold,
Oh
so I
man.
can not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Bless him, poor Robbie.
Poor me.
Poor Robbie.
Pity me,
Oh,
for
what
I am weak.
happened, Robbie? What happened?
I spent the last like 4 hours at least of the festival over the weekend lying in the back of the van going,
Oh no!
It was an absolutely amazing weekend down in Teignmouth in Devon.
apart from that.
But we had 7 shows, 45-minute shows over 2 days.
Yeah.
From 1 o'clock one day until 5 o'clock the next day. So that's condensed seven shows. So and poor Robbie struggling with a cold throughout it is intense.
Yeah.
But
It's
it
alright.
was
It's
such a
alright.
wonderful weekend. Really cool festival. If you get the chance, come on down to it next year because it's going to be really good and it's a lot of fun. There was actually a fair few members from the community out there that we saw, which was really cool. So yeah, very good. We were in Glasgow the week before as well.
We also went to the zoo.
We went to the zoo.
Oh, the zoo was great.
Oh,
we
man.
were in the middle of we were talking about it on stage at one of the shows. We had a show in the back of this pub, and there was sort of a window behind us. I think we were talking about. Oh yeah, we went to your zoo today. It was fantastic, etc. We saw like meerkats and all sorts of things. Then we looked round. There's one of the zookeepers sat on a bench behind us outside,
Just drinking.
and I sort of went, "Oh, there he is!" And everyone just went. And then just started clapping, and there's a poor guy on the bench outside just eating a sandwich on his lunch break. So, what's happening? What's happening? Why is everyone looking at me?
He's probably trying to slip under the radar.
That was the best part of the festival.
That was really fun. Poor guy.
Oh.
We had a nice chat to him afterwards. Though.
Yeah.
What was that cat we didn't get to see?
The
Margay.
tree ocelot.
Tree ocelot.
Turns out it sleeps a lot during the day.
Yeah.
We tried.
Makes it not very fit
But
for
we did
zoo
have a
exhibition.
great time with some
Never mind.
monkeys.
We did.
We did. We gave them leaves and twigs.
They are uncannily and weirdly human.
Oh yeah,
Make me
like
feel uncomfortable.
passing them a twig, and it's just like, oh, thank you. And then as they're playing with it,
Yeah.
You
and
can make,
weaving it through the bars,
to
just
make
poor
faces at them as well.
Like an actual child.
guy. Oh, makes me feel so many feelings.
Oh, JD.
Oh,
I can't believe I missed out on the zoo.
no, it was really
it was
cool.
an excellent
But
zoo.
it made me feel like properly.
The festival was good too, but the
Oh.
zoo was like,
The zoo was like
I was there on the Saturday, and it was a really great festival.
Mm.
It was so good, and the gigs in the yacht club right by the sea.
Hopefully, Catherine and the organisers are watching as well.
Mm.
Special shout out to you guys if
Yeah,
you are. 'Cause
thank
you're
you.
yeah,
awesome.
well
for an
done,
amazing
great,
festival.
very well organised.
Yeah.
Right, Robbie, I've actually
Yes.
got a question in the vein of nonsense for you. Well, really kind of for everyone. So, so you're walking through a haunted forest
Okay.
and find a man trapped in a giant glass jar.
Oh.
Do you let him out?
Is that it?
We need more
That's it.
details. They need more
No, that's it.
details.
What's
That's
it
it.
look like?
And
We're
a
playing
man in a
D&D now.
glass
Is that
jar.
what we're doing?
This is
Yeah, roll perception.
Is that a full-grown man in a massive glass jar,
Yeah.
or like a man in a normal-sized glass
I say,
jar, like a tiny man?
Has he got clothes on? Is he holding a knife?
I found a tiny person. In
A
small
giant glass jar. So it's a normal man. in
Giant glass jar.
it, and he's just like,
Is he asking me to let him out?
oh yeah.
Yeah. So what's the?
Do you let him out?
I'm like, what do I lift the jar up? Or like,
It's
what?
not how.
What do I do? Like, how did he get in there in the first place?
Exactly. It's,
I
the
think,
mystery.
I think I'd have to. I mean,
It's a man in a jar.
as I'm assuming there's nothing sinister about this man in the jar that's just in a jar in the middle of
He's
the
been put there
forest.
against his will, usually.
Yeah, I don't
People
think
in a jar.
people don't tend to go into a forest to get
voluntarily
into a
into
jar and like. Yeah, no, I would let him out. Yeah, absolutely.
Whoa!
Come what may for the consequences.
Free man.
Roll initiative.
Yes, it'd be like go.
Good answer.
Tip him out, and he'd be like, "Whoa, how did I get in this jar, man?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I
Has
just
he
met
been
him."
there since the 60s?
I'm just assuming he got completely baked and got in the jar himself. Yeah.
Fair play.
Yeah, maybe that was what it would take for you
I'm
to
sure
get
it
into
should.
I'm working with very little
Sounds like-
information. I
sounds
can't.
like a piece
I
of
have to
live
make
art.
up. I have to make stuff up.
Mm.
It does.
Yeah, I can see that.
I can see that in the Tate Modern, like just some guy in a jar.
Is he dressed as a mime?
Yeah, you let him out. He just hands you a the thing for this is how much the damages will cost. You've broken my arm.
Maybe that's the guy from Wild Mountain Time in the loincloth. He ran into the Wild Mountains and got stuck in a jar.
Amazing.
And
Oh, thank you very much,
tie
mate,
it in
Paul.
that way.
Oh,
Some concrete.
Are you from Bristol, Nick Hall?
Go on, crack.
He wants this. Nick Hall wants a bit of a Bristol shout out song.
Andy, I'm gonna throw this one at you. How do you learn your parts
How do I learn my parts? With
for songs?
a lot of perseverance and tears.
Perseverance and tears.
Parts like melody or lyrics or both?
I guess like harmony parts. You can explain. But for us and for
With
yourself.
complete ease, in my opinion.
Yes, I'm not sure either.
I just
How do you?
You're all effortless at
I
it.
mean, yeah, I don't really know what to say.
yours.
In terms of learning harmony parts, I just
With no effort.
I mean, usually when we get together, somebody will be like, "I've got a song, blah blah blah. Here's a tune," and then we'll just sing harmony bits until it works. I don't know. I basically just hear it in my head and do it really naturally. I don't read music or anything.
You learn lyrics on the bus a lot, don't you?
Lyrics wise, words wise, I learn by just through
Repetition.
time and just repetition. I don't write it down or anything or use any of those things. I just sing it a lot and repeat it a lot until it's ingrained in my muscle memory.
We found I don't think we could ever be a band that has words in front of us when we're performing.
No, exactly.
I think
A lot
that
of sea shanty bands do, but
it's quite
It's-
off.
I
It's
like-
quite
I-
off-putting. You learn
I-
to rely on them, so
I
learning
love the
words.
challenge of memorising songs.
You can't interact with the audience as much if you're looking
Yeah.
at some words.
No.
That's basically it.
That's
But
what's
I have to, contrary to Andy, who just seems to do it immediately, I can work out a harmony sometimes quite easily, but then I don't necessarily retain it the next time that I do it. It's like I just experiment and do something different the next time. In order to actually remember it, I normally do a lot of voice memos. So I have like a whole phone full of quite a few unlabelled voice memos. I have to go back through them and be like, oh, that was my part for that song, and then label them. But I find voice memos extremely handy for my learning my parts. That's my little life hack, everybody.
Good plan.
Yeah.
Very good plan.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Recording,
I'm not as helpful as them.
recording
Just
this
like-
is definitely useful. It's good for writing songs
My
as
advice
well.
is do it better.
I think we can do these ones later. There's some really good questions I've been forwarded.
Let's
though.
get
So
on,
if
let's get on the song.
there are any
Let's sing
things
a
you want to
song.
ask us, do just write it in chat. I'm being forwarded stuff all the time by the mods. But yeah, it is time for...
Every time you say mods, I just think about
You
mods.
think about actual mods.
Actual
like-
mods.
Mods
I'm
rockers.
sorry every time. I
Mods
can't.
and rockers.
I'm not.
Right.
Just sorry.
Maybe we should have another category of rockers.
Mods.
No, do you?
Delivering messages via scooter.
Right, what we got? Is it concrete?
It's
Yeah.
concrete.
Oh,
Concrete.
man.
Oh,
sure
I can't
C,
remember
isn't
my part for this.
Summer sky.
Summer sky and the setting sun, the corncrake steams on the Bristol run. Brandy for the waiters' tray, the sailors they have earned their pay. Oh, see the Bristol town, load it down, the brandy oh. Oh, see the Bristol town, load it down, the brandy oh, the brandy oh.
Rolling on a deep green lake toward the hills of the Redcliffe Bay. The corncrake steams on her way through the moonlit night to the break of day.
Oh, oh, see the Bristol town, load it down, the brandy oh. Oh, see the Bristol town, load it down, the brandy oh, the brandy oh.
Then the captain I heard tell, that's the sound of the King Rogue Bell. Down the reach to the harbour side, safe and sound from the Severn Tide.
Oh, oh, see the Bristol town, load it down, the brandy oh. Oh, see the Bristol town, load it down, the brandy oh, the brandy oh.
We then made fast but far enough for the corncrake, she's a pleasant craft. Now we're bound to have some fun drinking from our bottle of rum.
Oh, see the Bristol town, load it down, the brandy oh. Oh, see the Bristol town, load it down, the brandy oh, the brandy oh. See the Bristol town, load it, see the Bristol town, load it down, the brandy oh. Load it, see the Bristol town, 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 load it down, the brandy oh, the brandy oh.
It's been a while.
Been a while.
Been a long time.
Look at this graph.
lonely time. Is that been a while? Is that a Nickelback song?
It's a Nickelback song.
Yeah, no, it is.
Been a while.
Look at this graph.
Look at this graph.
Let's not get into Nickelback. Okay.
Yeah, where's our Nickelback moment?
We don't need one.
We don't need
I
one.
had a really good Nickelback joke the other day. I can't remember it. I'll see if I can remember it.
Amazing.
Over time.
Amazing. Right. I think it's time for a bit of an announcement of sorts. I think it's time. It's time.
Okay.
So
Dave's pregnant.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
Congratulations, Dave.
Thank you.
unfortunately, it's a bit sadder than that. Unfortunately. Well, would you like to?
Yeah, sure. So, as you know, some of you have seen me on here, but some of you have followed the band. I am also in another band, or two, but mainly another band called the Norfolk Broads, and there are 3 other women that I gig with in London a lot, and I have been sort of juggling between lots of different musical groups and doing lots of different things, and I've got to the point where in order to make a second Norfolk Broads album, I have to sort of dedicate my energy to that and do lots of rehearsing and prep for that. So Longest Johns are very, very busy, and as you can see, constantly creating new material, and they're going places. So I'm actually going to have to pull back for a little while, and I'm hoping to still do some gigs, but I'm not going to be as regularly full-time fixture.
Active. Active.
I'm not going to be as active.
You're going on to passive mode.
So yeah, I'm very passive.
Dorm.
So,
A dormant job.
yeah, which is
In hibernation.
a very hard decision to make. But at some point, you have to realise that you can't do everything, and you have to sort of focus your life somehow. Yeah.
Yes.
So
It's
okay.
okay.
It's okay, man.
It's okay, man.
Thanks, man.
Good.
I'm glad we've had that emotional moment. Thanks,
That's made me
Robbie.
feel way more awkward about everything.
You're not going to get that from the lads.
Is that how you comfort everybody, Robbie?
Yeah, one hand on the shoulder, you look into their eyes and just go, it's alright.
Why am I being comforted?
I don't know, just because. Yeah.
Because Anna's leaving.
Yeah, so unfortunately Anna is going to be stepping down from doing stuff with us for a while. And officially we've said end of October is kind of the time to step away. But
Yeah.
hug you.
Oh man.
Aw.
Everybody, I've got some more bad news.
What's
What?
that?
Robbie's choice is at the top of the list.
Oh no, but it's fine because we're still
no.
talking.
Wow, what?
But yeah, so
£31.50.
That really
So-
shut up.
amazing.
Excellent.
But yeah, so Anna will be stepping down from stuff as of the end of October, which means if you, the last kind of confirmed gig I guess you have with us is Tomlin, isn't it?
Sod. Yeah.
The Todders for now.
The Todders.
And also, for those who don't know as well, hopefully, although you haven't confirmed whether you are free for it yet,
Fingers crossed,
but
yeah.
fingers crossed for the next stream on the 30th, which is going to be a bit of a special event as well, because as you know, we've said it last time as well, it's going to be obviously the day before Halloween, so we're going to do a bit of a dress up and have some fun with that. Hopefully the studio is going to be done as well. That's the real hope. I'm working my ass off to try and get it done. So Halloween stream. Technically, it's the day before, as of the moment, Brexit. So it's possibly the UK leaving drinks stream.
It's going to be a great
And it's technically going to be Anna's kind of last event with us as well. So
All rolled into one.
Yeah,
all rolled
It's
into
gonna
one.
be,
So
What's
Quite
that
a cocktail of emotion.
get it in your diaries now on the 30th. Same sort of start time.
Cocktails. We should do like
Let's
Like
actually have
Spooky
cocktails.
cocktails.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Mainly pumpkin glasses.
it's just going to be tomato
Start thinking
juice.
about
based.
have a big
Halloween
cauldron.
cocktails. Yeah.
Absolutely. We've already talked about, we
Bloody
said about
Marys.
pumpkin carving and stuff before.
Yes.
And
Will be pumpkin carving.
Hey, you were talking about this earlier, and I was confused. I thought we were going to do it today, and I was like, this is really confusing.
No.
no,
But
not
then
today.
Dave turned
We won't
up
do it
and
on the
had no
stream. We'll
pumpkins
bring
on.
our pumpkins and you can decide whose is best.
Could do a pre-Twitch pumpkins carving.
Yeah.
I haven't agreed to this yet, but sounds like we're doing it.
You don't have to do it if you don't want to, Robbie.
You can be a
But you automatically lose if you don't bring a pumpkin.
It's true.
If I bring the beer,
You still lose the pumpkin carving
alright,
competition.
I won't bring the beer.
But we'll
Beer
like
doesn't
you.
win you. Unless it's there's a pumpkin beer.
You can get pumpkin beer.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, Rogue do one. I think.
But yeah, so hopefully some of you guys can come and tune in because it's going to be a bit of a special one. We're going to try and go all out for it, and Yeah, it's not going to be the last thing we're gigging with, but it's kind of the last in an official basis for now.
Yeah.
So that'll be in and around Bristol.
Absolutely.
And go follow the Norfolk Broads.
Absolutely.
Great.
If you haven't done so already, seriously, go and check them out because you guys sound amazing, and I'm really excited for the next album. We still listen to it all the time and sing along with all of your songs as well. So.
Thanks, man.
Maybe somebody
sing
can drop
your
a bunch
part.
of links. In.
Did you?
Yeah.
Maybe.
We were in the same range.
To get back at you.
And also, yeah, if there are any Anna songs that you want to hear as well, who knows? We might even give the songs like a bonus modifier for the next stream, just to make you work really hard for it.
That's very much. I might get some new songs for the next stream, you know.
Oh yeah.
New song for the
Down for
Yeah,
that.
do
Yeah.
some-
You and Andy have a couple that we don't know.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
We could
do some
reprise
songs together.
those.
That'd be nice. Right, let's do another song.
It's fish in the sea. It's not rubbish.
Yeah, fish in the sea.
Who's responsible for that? Liam Frank. Yes, Liam Frank.
Yes, yes.
What a hero!
Why
Thank you
did
so much.
I actually think that I would get to sing something?
We actually gigged this for the first time very recently, so this is
Yeah,
in the
this
set
is
now.
in our proper
We
live
do
set now.
this. We do this.
I was thinking we should
You
repeat.
don't know it really.
I don't
I was
really
thinking
know
we should
it.
start repeating the last chorus, but I don't know how to do that.
Well, don't
We've
do it
never
now.
rehearsed it.
We'll do it some other time.
We'll do it another time.
I think it needs to be a little bit longer.
Yeah, arrangements still to be fully developed, but we are gigging it. We'll see
I
if we can make
suspect Fish in
something.
the Sea is actually in F.
Enjoy this cup, everyone.
So let's
It's called-
try
is
it.
it JD's? Is it just a family
A
apartment?
motley crew.
That feels too high. It was
What's
D
it
sharp,
like?
I think.
That's what I'm
We
about to
tried
do.
in
From...
D sharp. That felt a little bit low, so let's try E.
No, you wrote C on the thing.
You
I
wrote
wrote C
C.
on the thing, but
But
then
it
we
wasn't
tried
right.
in D sharp,
And D sharp was
and that
good.
still felt a bit low.
Really?
Do
No,
the
D sharp
nautical
was-
key.
D sharp was good.
I think D sharp was good. Play it and we'll
Alright,
just-
go.
Come on, you young sailor man. That
sounds
sounds
right.
right. That feels right to me.
That's good.
Windy. Who's doing the bass?
I'm not.
No one really.
Me, I think.
Dave, technically, yeah.
I can go to E if you want.
Try it, E. 'Cause it sounded a bit weird.
Give it a go.
I don't want to.
You don't want to.
Sat
D
down.
sharp it is then.
Andy, come on.
You can try it, but I don't think I can sing it that high.
He
If you
sat
want
down
to
as
go?
well. He
Look,
sat
we can
down.
we can go for it if you want. I'm
No,
not scared.
don't do it because you sat down.
You ready? Come, all you young sailor men, listen to me. I'll sing you a song of the fish in the sea. And it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys, when the wind blows. We're all together, boys, blow ye winds westerly, blow ye winds blow. Jolly sou'wester, boys, steady she goes. Up jumps the eel with his slippery tail, climbs up aloft and he reaches the topsail. And it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys, when the wind blows. We're all together, boys, blow ye winds westerly, blow ye winds blow. Jolly sou'wester, boys, steady she goes. Then up jumps the shark with his 9 rows of teeth, saying, you eat the dough, boys, and I'll eat the beef. And it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys, when the wind blows. We're all together, boys, blow ye winds westerly, blow ye winds blow. Jolly sou'wester, boys, steady she goes. Then up jumps the whale, the largest of all. If you want any wind, then I'll blow you a squall. And it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys, when the wind blows. We're all together, boys, blow ye winds westerly, blow ye winds blow. Jolly sou'wester, boys, steady she goes. Yeah.
All right, that's it.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Really short, isn't it?
I'm in Shanty.
There's probably some
That's a
more.
good key for me.
Yeah, it was alright.
Yeah, it worked. It worked.
It's a variation of the classic windy old weather,
Yeah.
stormy
Yeah.
old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all blow together. Which I sang with children a long time ago.
Never
Takes
again.
me back.
I always think that
You got
this
a hot
song.
No, not a hot toddy. If I wasn't driving, I'd have a hot toddy.
Good play.
Darn.
Good play.
Darn it.
Because we were given a really delicious bottle of whiskey when we were in Glasgow by the festival.
Can we
It's
have
really
that at the next
It's
stream?
nice.
Can
If
we
Andy
save
doesn't
some of
finish
that
it this
for the
year,
next
next
stream?
one.
cool. Yeah, why not? Andy's got some now.
I'm not drinking it.
What are you drinking?
Other whiskey.
Oh, you're drinking other whiskey? Yes, then we have a whole bottle. We'll save
We
it for
can
the next
make
one.
things like whiskey sours and.
Yes.
We just get a cocktail the whole thing.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Let's
Do a live stream and
Cocktails.
cocktail.
But we're,
Yeah.
we're dressing up, right?
Yeah, just
Because I have so many Halloween masks from previous years.
I
have
don't have any
anything.
Halloween.
I
I'm
don't
going to wear them all at
have
once.
I've got a green cloak with a hood.
Four sides.
I've been planning my costume already.
I don't
I've got
have
some-
anything.
Got like an old Slipknot mask I bought when I was like
Can make
14.
you into a
I'm not going to buy any plasticky crap.
Can make you into a wonderful witch.
Yeah, I'll be a witch.
Just make stuff. Like,
Yeah, I have some
it's
stuff.
like Scarecrow from Batman. Just buy a sack.
All about it. I'm excited.
All right.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. But yeah, we got a nice bottle of whiskey from the festival in Glasgow, and
It's delicious whiskey.
it's amazing. We well, you got to schmoozing with the guy, and he gave us a bunch of extra free whiskey on the way.
I wasn't schmoozing. I said we'd talk about it on stage, and he just plied me with mini bottles. So
It's
just
great.
stuffing them in my pocket.
I missed.
Big mistake. It was all sorts of fun there.
I was quite merry that night.
I was really merry as well.
Yeah.
I always
think
say I can
Didn't
handle
help
my
being on a
whiskey,
boat.
but
we performed pretty well though.
Yeah, we
we
did.
weren't too far gone. It was alright.
no, it was good.
I'm not sure we've ever
I
gone.
liked it.
We've never gone too far. I don't think.
No.
On
Robbie's
stage.
been on the edge.
Oh yeah, you did go full
Robbie's-
Salonica. That's who you did.
That's a phrase we use, going full Salonica. So
what
just
was
a bit
that? That
too,
was-
bit too much.
That was the charity gig on the Balmoral.
Yeah,
wasn't
we were on a
Yeah.
boat in
Yeah.
Bristol, and Robbie.
That one was a bit edgy.
That was where it
Wait,
came
No,
from.
the charity gig on the Balmoral, I had that big, my growler of IPA.
Oh yeah, you
that I
did. Yeah,
took, we took out of the tank that was like 8%. Yeah, that was a good evening.
That was where, you kept on trying to push the key of Salonica higher and then restarting the song.
We restarted it about 3
It's
times.
when we first get a song and we don't quite know the key, it becomes a bit of an experiment as to where we pitch it, etc. So we need to be full compos mentis. And I was not compos mentis.
No.
I tried to start the thing. I wonder if it's live, unrehearsed, in front of people looking gormlessly at you.
Love
Okay,
it.
laugh it off.
Love it.
Like usual.
It was good. That's where the phrase full Salonica came from. So if you... No, I won't say it. I was going to say if you come to a gig. Screw it, I'll say it. If you come to a gig and tell Robbie that he went full Salonica, he'll probably punch you. But it'd be funny.
Punch
Nah,
with
he
with
would
my.
never do that.
I'll punch you with my words.
Thinking of it as well.
Terrifying.
Leading up to the next stream and all that sort of jazz, with it being Spooktober.
It's Spooktober,
It's
everyone.
Spooktober. We're going to be doing all sorts of.
Nobody
Um,
does it that.
Oh, we do. Definitely.
we?
Yeah, we've made a schedule for the gaming
It's
Twitch.
Spooktober.
It's Spooktober.
I had no
We've,
idea it was so pro Halloween.
Dave,
Carry on.
Dave
Well,
likes any
well,
excuse to dress up. You'd be
Yeah,
surprised.
dressing up and
Yeah.
You've seen his
Themes and
I've
all
seen
sorts.
Dave's like excellent
yeah.
costume.
My wardrobe.
no spoilers. But yeah, we've released a schedule for the month of October, Spooktober, which is up on the Discord page.
Also
all
in
this-
chat.
It's in chat as well. We're doing it all this month. We kind of got a big schedule of like spooky games and zombie games and stuff like that for the month, happening on the Twitch channel. Which again, if you don't know, are Monday and Thursday evenings. Did you know this, Anna?
No.
Monday and Thursday evenings, there's the Twitch channel where we're doing gaming stuff, and Wednesday afternoons as well.
Except in Spooktober, I think it's Wednesday evenings, or is it Wednesday?
No,
afternoons?
it's still the
It's still okay. It's still Wednesday afternoon
Yeah.
and Monday, Thursday.
So yeah, we've got a schedule up there, so if there are any things in particular you want to watch us play and do, check the schedule and come hang out with us. We're going to be doing all sorts of fun stuff and it'll be a good laugh. So come follow us over on the Twitch channel if you want to spend some more time with us playing games and having a laugh, that sort of jazz. A bit more informal than this as well, because we're pretty much always in chat and being a bit more active, that sort of thing as well. So yeah, come check it out. Lovely group over there.
Sorry, I was getting distracted by when you said zombies. I was thinking about how I want to sing the Cranberries zombie song. Obviously, you've got to do that.
One of the kids I teach.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of funny spooky songs to do that aren't folk songs that would be hilarious.
Spooky by Dusty Springfield.
Oh no, we have a
Such
thing
a
though.
good song.
Don't forget.
Oh, I know we do. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a
Yeah.
thing planned for it.
Regardless
Well,
of that.
that's not happening. We're not saying about that now. We've got some surprises.
Maybe some like-
Safe.
Okay. I'll
I've just been asked another question. I've got a bunch of other ones, but there's one which I want to ask because it seems on topic. What are the whiskey or whiskey recommendations of the Longest Johns? So pick.
Oh.
Have a quick think. I'll give you 10 seconds. Think
yes,
about
it's
your
my
favourite.
I've got mine.
recommendation.
Drink.
Yes,
If there's
it's
whiskey
yours?
there,
Yeah.
drink it.
That's my
Okay,
that's
what-
our recommendation.
Okay.
One each, Dave.
One each.
Your recommendation. Too long, Andy.
Oh dear. So I am.
Also too long. Anna.
Robbie, stop.
Lafroig.
Right, there we
Yes.
go.
I've got to go in for. Whoa, actually, as you said, Lafroig, I'm going to say Ardbeg.
Mm.
Lafroig was the whiskey that got me into liking whiskey in the first place, but Ardbeg like perfected it.
Right. Glen Grant 10.
Is that the one that you bought when we were going to?
I did. Yes.
That's good.
I was going to Scotland. Beautiful. Nice honey.
Do you want another try?
Dave, back around.
Yes.
Yes, whiskey
More
for
whiskey.
Dave.
More
Andy.
whiskey.
I was also going to say Ardbeg. It's great. But I also really like American whiskey.
Yeah. Or
So like a good bullet bourbon's great.
Britain Bauer 50.
Or bullet rye.
Bauer Rye.
It's an overproof rye whiskey.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I love American whiskey.
Pretty nice.
Take that whiskey with Scotch snort.
Alright, there you go then. If that was
There
helpful
you
to
are.
anybody, good luck to you.
Good luck to all of you. Right.
Grat's cheek.
Whiskey over
And the
money.
best.
Song time. Song time. What song we got?
It's Robbie's choice.
No, it's not.
Boom!
Damn.
You know what's weird? I was actually going to
Oh.
say fish in the sea for my
Were
choice.
you?
but we done that now.
It's eventually, if this keeps going up, it's going to get down to the lowest modifier, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's going to hit 0.1.
I don't know. I think I'm capping the
People
modifiers
still
at
ask
half.
for it.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's a bit ridiculous.
Exactly.
Oh, you know what? I want to sing Johnny Come Down High Low.
Okay.
Ah.
You want to sing it.
No, I want Andy to sing it.
Everyone's choice is for Andy
It's
to
for
sing
me.
something.
You have to give me 50 pence or something.
No, they already gave you loads.
Blow me again.
Um,
Well, I've never seen the like since I've been born. A railroad navvy with the sea boots on. When Johnny come down the high low, poor old man. Oh, wake her, oh, shake her, oh, wake that girl with the blue dress on. When Johnny come down the high low, poor old man. I met a little gal across the sea. She's a Beijing beauty and she says to me, when Johnny come down the high low, poor old man. Oh, wake her, oh, shake her, oh, wake that girl with the blue dress on. When Johnny come down the high low, poor old man. I met a little sailor called Uncle Ned. He had no hair hanging from his head. When Johnny come down the high low, poor old man. Oh, wake her, oh, shake her, oh, wake that girl with the blue dress on. When Johnny come down the high low, poor old man. Have you ever been down to Mobile Bay with a screw the cotton all through the damn day? When Johnny come down the high low, poor old man. Oh, wake her, oh, shake her, oh, wake that girl with the blue dress on. When Johnny come down the high low, poor old man. Oh, hand me down my riding cane, I'm off to see my darling Jane. When Johnny come down the high low, poor old man. Oh, wake her, oh, shake her, oh, wake that girl with the blue dress on. When Johnny come down the high low, poor old man. I've never seen the like since I've been born. A railroad navvy with the sea boots on. When Johnny come down the high low, poor old man. Oh, wake her, oh, shake her, oh, wake that girl with the blue dress on. When Johnny come down the high low, poor old man. Woo!
I like
Still
that
like-
long
Yeah.
long one you did.
that was I just forgot to. I was just
enjoyed
staring at
that.
the door and just like forgot to stop singing.
I will carry on.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
I think that's still
Nice.
my. I think that's
I would-
still my favourite.
I would
song.
like to
That's a
apologise
good one.
to Anathema because we had a chat a while ago and they were like, oh, what are the words to this? And I changed them all and sent them the words that are now up on the wiki. And that's absolutely not what I just sung then. And that's actually
Yeah.
different from what we have sung previously.
That was partially Hog-Eyed Man.
It was, yeah. I don't.
That's all right. That's what shanty men should do.
So yeah,
And women.
basically,
Change
yeah.
the words.
Well, sort of apologising / I also quite like changing the words every time I sing it.
That's okay.
You get
So,
a little bit dull
good-
after a while. don't
Good,
you?
good luck.
Excuse me.
Mix it
About
up.
your eyes, chat. Robbie's ass again.
Oh no, it's Robbie's friend.
But I'm.
you get the
Even
worse.
But the words I sent you a while ago, I'm also not sure I like anymore. So I'm going to change them again.
Cool story.
Yeah.
I'm just going to change all the words.
That is the folk tradition.
It is the
Well, it's wonderful to have Anathema in chat, actually, as I said before. I think the first time for a live one?
Maybe.
Possibly.
What? What? What's
Oh,
that?
the first time since they were knighted,
Knighted.
moderated, modern. How do you? What's a knighted?
Moderated.
Modernited.
They're much more
Moderated.
Well, I know you've watched before from a field. I remember. However,
From an actual field.
from a field, yeah. But we have a wonderful crew of moderators out there. I said moderators that time. Is that better? The mods, yeah. So thank you to all of them. If you see them in chat, being awesome, remember to show them some love and respect and all that jazz as well. Helping keep this place just a really, really lovely environment and community and all that jazz. But yeah, Anathema, special chat because I think it's your first one being in chat, which is great. And for those of you who haven't seen it as well, if you want to see all the lyrics for all the songs that we do, Anathema, in like the course of just a single week, went to town and did all the lyrics for all of the songs that we've ever done on all of the streams. And wrote like extra information about all of them as well. So if you want to see the versions that we use, it's what I've been pulling up on here when I didn't know the words for Leave a Johnny as well, which is just awesome. So yeah, it's really cool.
Done our job for us.
Yeah, very much so. And Arian as well, I'm going to give a shout out to that. If there are any songs that we've done on other live streams or ones that you really want to hear us do different places and that sort of thing, made an incredible database where you can link to all of the different times that we've done all the different songs. If you want to hear it, different times that we've done it and different varieties and that sort of jazz, then you can check it out on there and see all the different songs. I believe it was kind of, because of that, it made Anathema's job much easier as well, I remember us saying, which is cool. So yeah,
Wow.
Good, all good fun. You coming through again?
I am.
You gonna go for it?
Avert your eyes, people.
I'm ready for it.
Very nice.
Thanks, I've been working out.
Mugging them cheeks.
Tell you what, I'm gonna go.
There's a lot of clenching involved.
I'm going a teensy tiny bit off script because I think this is.
Oh no.
Abandoned ship.
No, I need to find the exact thing. But I want to give a special shout out as well to another one of our mods, who I've been reminded of this because they just posted another thing in our group chat thing. But LaHumph, if you're out there, LaHumph, that is her name.
I think she's in YouTube chat as
No.
Lucy Humphreys.
Ah, cool. So Lucy Humphreys then. She is one of our fantastic moderators and community members as well.
Yes.
And as of, I believe, yesterday or the day before, announced a crowdfunding campaign for an album or kind of recording thing that she's doing, because she's a pretty awesome trumpet player, and I'd like to give a special mention to that. So if you know of Lucy Humphreys and LaHumph, and are interested in supporting what she is doing, then go and check it out. Hopefully she can post the link up in just a second.
Who that's
And-
done it?
Great, good lad. And come join the Discord as well, because we'll have more links and stuff to it on there, give shout outs. But it's really cool. So check it out. If you want to support that, then get involved. It's a good thing. Right,
I like trumpet.
you had a nice break?
Yeah, it was lovely.
Should we do a song?
You got a guitar, JD?
Oh, quick.
Quick.
Here is my list.
Oh, you
Pick
gotta,
something.
You're gonna make me talk.
Pick something and talk about it.
Oh, dangerous.
I'm going to tune it as well.
Oh wow.
Oh, let's see.
While you're doing that, I might also try something.
Yeah, you should have tried something.
I'm going to go and refill my glass.
Oh, everyone's banding
See
shit.
how, yeah.
Nice.
Crikey.
As soon as JD leaves, this whole thing falls apart. That's alright. Obviously, we'll go for more questions, though, to be honest. I don't even know what he's using to read them, so probably pointless at this point.
Oh,
Let's see. What
is
we
he
got.
running?
Who are the other bands we're playing with at Octobermas?
The teacups.
The Teacups. The Teacups. We did a stream with the Teacups from Newcastle a little while ago. I don't know if you remember. We did one with Rosie. They are excellent. I think it's the three of them this time, is it?
Yeah, I think it's the trio. Yeah.
I believe Alex. I think, is in America. So
Yes.
it's going to be the trio of them, which is equally as good. Not that he's not good, but they're still great. It's going to be them. It's going to be the Shanties, who I met when we were in Paimpol in France, and they were great. One of them gave birth at the festival.
Yeah.
I think
Not
I
at
remember.
the festival. She went to a hospital
She was-
near the
yeah,
festival.
we went to a hospital near the festival. She gave birth during the festival,
Yeah.
like right at the beginning, and came back at the end with the baby, which was nice. And obviously Kimber's Men, who you really have to go and have a listen to, because they're basically like a what's the best way of putting it?
Seasoned us.
They're a seasoned us, yeah. And
We're
with actual,
like,
some of them actually have sailing experience, which is a bit of a novelty.
one of you said we are like Kimber's Men Youth Division.
Yeah, I said we were going to be Kimber's boys for a little while. Next time we do a festival with them, I guess we'll put ourselves up as that. But oh, thank goodness he's back. I was running out of yarns.
You're doing pretty well. Let's get some.
Maybe I need to start my own like little podcast. It'll just be 10 seconds long, and then I'll make you fill in the silence.
You'd be great at podcasts, Robbie.
Don't sit on Dave's laptop.
Try and avoid it.
I'll
You want to
Make
swap
them a
back?
beer podcast, Robbie.
Oh no, have you heard beer podcasts? I just shouldn't
You
say.
could make it funny.
I shouldn't say that Mike's got one.
You're accidentally dissing your friends.
No, I'm just saying like most of the beer podcasts I've ever listened to are just like two guys going like, so you got a 50 barrel? Yeah, I got a 50 barrel. Nice.
But if you pay Desert Island, the Desert Island Crisps thing, that there's that great podcast called Desert Island Crisps, and they have to pick the 3 packets of crisps that they would take to Desert Island. You could do like the version of that, but with beers.
I think I'd have bigger problems on my mind should that situation occur. But yeah, maybe. Desert Island beers. The biggest and whatever I could fashion a boat out of, I suppose. Hey, you good?
Yes.
Good.
Guitar says yes. Cool. No one vote for a thing. I'm playing this. I haven't played this for a while.
Well, Robbie's
It's
choice
also,
again.
no, it's your choices neck and neck with this as well. Anyway, Jodie.
Is it?
Just medley 2 songs together, and that's your choice as well.
I haven't done this for a while.
What are we doing this?
You should be a doctor.
If I had wings like Noah's dove, I'd fly up the river to the one I love. Fare thee well, oh honey, fare thee well. I had a man who was long and tall, moved his body like a cannonball. Fare thee well, oh honey, fare thee well. I remember one evening in the pouring rain, and in my heart was an aching pain. Fare thee well, oh honey, fare thee well, fare thee well. So sure as a bird flying high above, life ain't worth living without the one you love. Fare thee well, oh honey, fare thee well, fare thee
Why is it called Dink Song? Is it like Dink?
Oh, hang on.
Dink's a person.
It was in chat a minute
Yeah, I
ago.
forgot this.
The Lomax brothers reportedly recorded it from a woman whose name is only given as Dink.
Great.
There was a woman called Dink.
There we go.
Great.
Came
There's
to
so
them.
many different versions.
Sounds like the
of
kind
it,
of
so
woman that will wield a
was
frying pan.
Well, she sang it and just said, "My name's Dink," and then
Yeah,
get any more information
probably.
out of it.
Dylan sang it, and also like every.
Does that mean when you finish playing the song,
This
you just go,
tune was popularised by Pete Seeger.
Pete Seeger,
Yes, it
good
was.
what a legend.
he's a famous guy.
Guitar or a coffee cup.
I can just read what Anathema types and I sound all intelligent. You carrying on to it, it's still your choice.
It's still your choice.
Somebody-
Somebody take the guitar up his hand.
I'd like to do another guitar one.
Yeah, well, it's your choice.
Your choice. Do
whatever
it.
you want.
you do that?
Your choice, Eddie. You can
Which one?
choose.
I don't think we know the. I don't think
Jordan,
we know the words.
no.
anymore.
No, not really. Not in that key, at least, anyway.
But you're very close.
Mm.
Oh, guys. Next. I can't remember that.
What else? What else? I could do Bonnie. It's been a while.
We'll do
Since
Sam
down on
Hall
the
that you were
stream.
playing before.
Yeah.
Wow.
We kind of tried that last time. It failed a little bit.
Really? So,
We've never played it with the guitar either.
We did it. Words vocally and failed a little bit.
yeah, okay.
No, I'll go for what's his face. I'll go for Bonnie. I like Bonnie. It makes me happy to play it, and it's all sorts of funky. Oh yeah, if you got you get involved.
It's around the corner.
You've not got that on, have you, maybe?
It's in the car.
You just have to like shout toots.
Dude.
JD, quick question.
Yo,
You always run stuff on Windows, or has that changed?
I've always run stuff on Windows on here.
Don't know what it is. Pinged YouTube, it said it was fine.
I think, yeah, there's a couple of things we could be doing better. One is having a wired connection to the router.
Yeah. The fact that
It's green though. Oh no, it's red.
But
Yeah.
but the internet connection speed itself from Dave's laptop on Wi-Fi is fine. Did you check it on there?
Is the playback going to be?
What?
Is the playback going to be reaction to the speed as well?
Yeah, it basically, whenever it goes red, the video freezes and then starts again when it goes.
But the audio is still
And that,
fine, right?
when it's up on YouTube after this,
It'll be the same. Yeah.
it'll be the same.
But the audio is still be okay.
Shame.
Yeah, the audio is
Yeah.
fine apparently.
Okay, that's
Sorry if it's crap, everybody.
It's fine, just everyone stay still and then move again, and they won't be able to tell the difference. Except the scrolling words at the bottom makes it really obvious when
Oh,
it freezes.
yeah.
'cause they
It's more,
stop
but
the original.
it's more spooky like that.
It's not like a really great song I'm overlooking, is it?
Don't know, JD.
Your
It's
choice
all
is
up
going to
to
be
you.
knocked off.
Let's do the bony ship.
How can you muck around forever and yours doesn't get knocked off?
Because they love me. No, I don't know.
Or they daren't compete.
Give money for something else. That's cool.
Well, Buddha wants to know
cool.
if you still got the bike horn, Robbie.
I do
Yeah.
still have a bike on. It's on my fridge.
And the sad clown.
Well, a lot
Talk
more
amongst
when
yourselves, folks.
Right, here we go.
I realised someone ate my cream.
Body ship.
Like someone ate my cream slices. I was going to say, okay, stuff with cream.
Diamond is a ship, my lads, when the dame is straight we're bound. The keel is all garnished with bonny lasses around. Captain Thompson gives the orders to sail the ocean wide, where the sun it never sets, my lads. Darkness dims the sky, for it's cheer up, my lads. Let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the diamond goes a fishing for the whale. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the diamond goes a fishing for the whale.
Along the quay of Peterhead, the lasses stand around, where the straws are pulled around them and the salt is running down. Well, don't you weep, my
past, though you'll be left behind. For the rose will bloom on Greenland's ice before we change our mind. For it's cheer up, you lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes a-fishing for the whale. For it's cheer up, you lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes a-fishing for the whale. There's a help to the Resolution. Likewise, there lies a swan.
Also good.
3 cheers to the battler of Montrose and the Diamond Ship of Fame. We wear the trousers of the white and jackets of the blue. When we get back to Peterhead, we'll have seen lots to do. For it's cheer up, you lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes a-fishing for the whale. For it's cheer up, you lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes a-fishing for the whale. It will be bright both day and night when Greenland lads come home. Our ship full up with army lads and money to our name. We'll make the cradles for to rock and the blankets for to tear. And every lass in Peterhead sing hush-a-bye, my dear. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes a-fishing for the whale. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes a-fishing for the whale. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes a-fishing for the whale. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes a-fishing for the whale. Fishing for the
We've been listening to a lot of
Oh no,
80s prog
I didn't
rock
actually
in the
wanna lose
car.
that bit.
Sorry.
What did you lose?
I think I meant to throw it away in jest and I've actually lost it.
Good job.
Damn,
So, what was it? Guess a Jazz 3.
it was my last jazz
You must
3.
have millions of those.
It's my last one.
JD's sponsored by Jazz 3s.
I wish I was sponsored by Jazz 3. Jazz 3, give me money.
It's a pretty cheap
tiny,
sponsorship.
horrible
They just
little
send you a box of Jazz 3s.
Yeah. Alright, stream, where did it go?
He's really mad at that. Let's rewind.
It's my last one.
Figure out the trajectory. That's alright.
I tried to buy some more and I bought the XL ones and it made me sad. I need to buy some more.
You'd think that you want the XL ones.
No, XS.
Everything's covered in cat hair.
Yeah.
Ew!
Oh, well, never mind.
It's alright, I'll give you
Yeah, that
some.
was Bonnie Ship the Diamond anyway.
Yeah. Woo.
Woo. Woo. Who's excited for the next album?
Me.
Me.
I am.
Me. You're excited for the next album?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited
We should
for
all.
the next album.
We should be excited.
We're all very excited.
Oh, what we got now? 5 original songs in the bag, demoed.
Original.
Spoilers.
Recorded, demoed, yeah. We got,
Demoed.
well,
Oh
we got
yeah,
a bunch,
no, we're not going to tell you what they are or what they sound like, but they're there.
There's
Yeah.
We're working on it.
a bunch
It's
of
gonna be-
exciting
you know.
stuff.
New Disney covers album.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
I bet that people would pay money for that, definitely. Yeah, new album is
We do Under the Sea in
Is-
minor.
gonna be happening. You may or may not have noticed that we've got less gigs coming up as of after Todmorden, to be honest. So we are going to be in proper album record, write, arrange, prep stuff. And there's still some things to be discussed and kind of planned around what's going to be happening with that and when it's going to be releasing and so on. So for now, if you're excited, get excited for 2020 at some point. And I would say almost certainly pre-summer 2020 because we want to ideally be selling it in the summer. What's that? Fluff?
There's a lot of cat hair up there. Sorry.
Yeah, they'd like that spot.
There are a lot of things coming up next summer that we would like it ready for, so it's in our best interest to have
Absolutely,
it ready
yes.
for the next summer.
And another thing we've been discussing recently as well, which again there are no plans for kind of actually in motion yet, but from what I understand from all of us talking, please very quickly correct me if this isn't the case.
I don't know where you're going with this.
We really want to start like actually touring
Oh yeah.
next year. And as I say, kind of no plans are like set in motion as to where or what yet, but everything seems to be kind of ramping up and gearing towards like actually properly starting touring and doing like band in a more serious way, at least anyway. Because pretty much at the moment we do stuff by invite, and we want to get out there and do more things and be able to meet more of you and sing with more of you, that sort of thing, and get around the place as well, because there's so many cool places we'd love to go to and sing at. And yeah, so along with the album release, we might go to places. So if you're interested and would actually like to come and see us live,
The world's our oyster.
the world's our oyster. The best place you can follow and find out if we're going to be gigging near you is Bands in Town, if you've heard of that program before.
I haven't. What is that?
Oh, well, let me tell you, Robbie. I say that's the best one. We announce everything on Facebook and stuff as well, but Bands in Town is a little bit better just because it gives you kind of more directly notifications of if we're coming to somewhere near you. So if you follow us, then it will tell you, oh, they're coming near you at this time. You go for it.
Move that.
And any kind of new gig announcements, we'll always make sure we're up on there, basically. And it's really easy to track and find out and figure out what we're doing. So if you want to follow us and see where we're going to be gigging when we announce all of those things, Bands in Town is probably the most reliable, I would say. But do follow us on Facebook as well. That's probably the second best.
Well, our shows list on Facebook is taken from Basingtown.
Oh, there we go. So
And the shows list on our website is also taken from Basingtown.
great. So yeah, follow us on there, and everything will be kind of updated and all that jazz, which is great. Cool. I'm going to say another thing that we have and that we do, because last time I mentioned it, it was really exciting. We have new shirts. Well, I say new shirts. We have our shirts that we have back in stock, as well as women's sizes, which we didn't have before. We have like actual women's sized shirts.
The women's shirt is very nice.
It's really nice. It's a slightly darker navy blue, which is actually really.
It's a nicer navy.
I'm actually quite jealous that it doesn't fit me because it's a really nice shirt.
There's enough working out. You could-
It's not. It doesn't fit you. It's just you don't look good in it.
No, it's not.
Squeezes in all the wrong places.
It's a nice cotton.
Yeah.
well.
So if you again anything that you kind of get involved with and buy from our merch and CDs, that sort of stuff, it all helps support kind of what we're doing, allowing us to keep going with building the studio, with doing these streams and getting out there and gigging and all that sort of stuff. So if there's something you want to buy and support from the website, like a shirt, that sort of thing, then it's all very much appreciated. And it's one of the most heartwarming things when people come to our gigs wearing our shirt and sing along with, especially like our original songs, which people will only hear because they've heard us doing them, kind of thing. That's like makes me feel all fuzzy and warm. So yeah, if you're interested and would like to sport our wonderful design, I think they look really cool. So check out our website, longestjohns.com, and yeah, we post internationally and all that sort of stuff. And yes, they're all in stock. So, what is it, Dave?
It's.
Are you about to choose?
Oh, Dave.
Is this right? Do you want this? Or a different one?
What are you choosing?
Sun.
What
is it?
Yeah,
I love
but
it.
there's one
Oh,
verse
God.
missing that I like. Oh wait, let's show that.
Ooh.
That one?
You're
That's a
gonna
good
choose. Is Andy gonna lead it as well?
Yeah.
Everyone's
Probably
speaking
take
Andy's
Andy's
time,
time.
unless you want to do it.
No, it's fine.
No, go.
I haven't
Keep on
practiced
going.
it. I haven't practiced it with you.
Do you like Span?
Dave's choice is about to
There's a
happen.
verse about jail, and that's the one I.
That one.
Yeah, that
They
one.
flung me into jail and
White
I drink no more
cocaine,
strong,
yeah.
strong ale.
Do you want just
Okay,
this?
that's a
These
different song.
5 then?
Well, I don't know what they're choosing.
Go back to
You
the,
ready?
go back to the first one. 'cause I feel like
Unless someone wants to donate and prevent this.
It's,
There's got some extras.
I don't recommend it. It's actually a really good song.
at the trial they told me.
Oh,
At the
I-
trial they told me you shall die.
Yeah, this one. This one's good. This is
I
it.
did,
This
I
is it.
did.
This is the one.
Right.
I was looking for the word jail, but it's spelled like
Cool.
weird.
Let's do it.
Dave's choice
Dave's
is...
choice, Sam Hall.
Sam Hall.
Oh, sorry.
Don't take.
You've got...
I don't want to hold
Don't
it,
take
sorry.
my baby away.
Fortunately, your chin has good suspension.
Oh, you need
So-
it?
No, I don't need it. Oh, my name is that good?
That's
for
fine,
That's
you?
fine for me.
Is that too high?
That's going to be Highwayman
Too
as
high
the
for you.
chorus.
Oh, da, 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 da.
No, that's fine.
Oh, 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 my name it is Sam Hall, chimney sweep, chimney sweep. Oh, my name it is Sam Hall, chimney sweep. Oh, my name it is Sam Hall, and I rob both great and small. And my neck will pay for all when I die, when I die. And my neck will pay for all when I die. All on the King's Highway, night and day, night and day. All on the King's Highway, night and day. All on the King's Highway, I've robbed lords and ladies gay. And my neck will pay for all when I die, when I die. And my neck will pay for all when I die. I've £100 in store, that's no joke, that's no joke. I've £100 in store, that's no joke. I've £100 in store, and I'll rob for hundreds more. And my neck will pay for all when I die, when I die. And my neck will pay for all when I die. At the trial they told me, you shall die, you shall die. At the trial they told me, you shall die. And they flung me into jail, where I'll drink no more strong ale. And my neck will pay for all when I die, when I die. And my neck will pay for all when I die. They drove me up Tyburn Hill in a cart, in a cart. They drove me up Tyburn Hill in a cart.
In a car.
They drove me up Tyburn Hill, that's where I made my will. And the best of friends must part, fare thee well, fare thee well. Oh, the best of friends must part, fare thee well. Up the ladder I did grope, that's no joke, that's no joke. Up the ladder I did grope, that's no joke. Up the ladder I did grope, and the hangman fixed the rope. And ne'er a word said I, coming down, coming down. But ne'er a word said I, coming down. Oh, my name it is Sam Hall, chimney sweep, chimney sweep. Oh, my name it is Sam Hall, chimney sweep. Oh, my name it is Sam Hall, and I rob both great and small. And my neck will pay for all when I die, when I die. Oh, my neck will pay for all when I die.
Oh, yeah. Well done.
Thanks, JD.
That's a lovely
Thanks,
song.
Dave.
Oh, it's so sad. I like the guitar.
I remember hearing that years ago around a campfire, and just immediately I heard the Keane brothers singing it around a campfire, and I was like, what is that song? And then there's been lots of different versions over the years, but yeah, it's such a, it was, yeah, I love a dark song.
That's good.
I'm into a dark song.
It's magic. It's very magic.
Bit of tragedy.
Would you like a question? A question from the audience?
Oh well, go on then.
If I can find the right button. Here we go. Right, what did I miss from earlier? Glass jar. No. Rufford. No.
I think we're pretty clear on the glass jar.
Ooh. Would you guys consider including your warm-ups in a stream? Would be neat to see what vocal exercises y'all do.
I mean, you're
They
literally
don't
viewing
do any.
our warm-ups.
I'm the only one
We-
who does warm-ups. Thank you very much.
We roughly shout to make sure the microphone's not going to clip. That's about as much warm-up as we do.
I do warm-ups, but I do them after we've started singing. So they're not really warm-ups anymore.
Suddenly realise how
Like,
bad it sounds.
yeah, it's like,
and
I
then
should
go,
have done
"Oh."
warm-ups.
I love
You
it.
you have some warm-ups, don't you?
I do.
I do it sometimes.
I've never seen him do them. Any of them.
Have you not?
No.
I don't think we do- I
I
don't think
don't
we
do
do.
them. I don't do them nearly as much as I should. I teach people the importance of doing them, and I believe the importance of doing them.
You don't practice what you preach.
And then I don't do them nearly as much as I absolutely should. Especially as I have asthma as well, and recently it's been really kicking my ass. So I should do it more.
But
Um,
when we recorded the album, I was doing warm-ups, physical and vocal, in the studio, and I remember there was much.
I remember when we
There was
were
much laughter.
Interesting
Oh,
show.
yeah, I
when, we
remember
were,
doing my
when we were recording, I was
physical and
doing.
vocal warm-ups.
We were all doing warm-ups.
Yeah, I'm sure I sort of forced you all into it.
It's quite important when you're recording.
Yeah, it is important.
do we want to all sound like lemons and teaching the siren?
Yeah, too sorry. Yes.
Go on, then,
Okay.
James.
Time's the only warm-up I do.
I'll teach this one because it's probably the best like overall warm up. If you're going to be singing and you've not really got too much time to warm up
Yeah,
properly and all that sort of
that's
thing, it's
good.
the best way to really warm up the exact muscles you're going to be using for singing more than anything else. And it's
Warm up.
called the siren.
Warm up, warm down.
Warm up, warm down, all that jazz. And so the best way to do this, you can kind of do it with any sound really, but the sound I want you to make if you're going to try and do this, if you're in public, don't do this at all. It's really silly. So the sound we want, if you said the word sing and shortened it to ing, and then even shorter to just on the end there, that's the sound noise I want you to make with your mouths as you come through.
Yeah, like,
And the goal of this is, bye Dave,
Bye.
it's too much.
Dave doesn't need
It's all too
exercise.
much.
I'm going to do my warm-ups outside.
It's for the best. So the goal of this is you're going to start with your absolute highest possible note that you can and glide all the way through smoothly, all the way to your absolute lowest note with some nice vocal fry on the end of it there. Have you had enough as well?
No, I'm just going to put this down.
Oh, fair enough.
We're back for the warm-ups.
Because one of the kind of really, really important things to listen for in this is people have different tonalities of voice. You've possibly heard people talk about chest voice and head voice and falsetto, things like that before. And in between each of those types of voice is what's called a flick. And the more you can control and kind of mask your flick from being really obvious, basically the better you're going to sound. So when you feel that sort of shift coming in your voice, you want to slow down a little bit and just like really massage it through to try and get rid of your flick so it's not obvious. Because otherwise it sounds like as you kind of swap in between them all.
The thing is, if you do get really good at this, you can actually do it without making any noise. It's about the muscle, exercising the muscles in your throat.
It's all the larynx,
So-
pulling it up and pulling it down.
Actually, once you know actually what it feels like for your muscles to
It's
make
like-
that
it's
jump
like-
between
Yeah,
your head
it's
voice
like
and
stretching
chest.
before you go and running, but
Exactly right. So
We
should
already
we,
said
should we
that.
do a siren together? A nice big slow one. You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
How slow?
I always start at the bottom.
Yeah,
Go
you-
up. and then
Really,
down
you
again.
can go that.
Really
Should we do that as well?
Double
Okay.
bomb.
I think this door needs some oil.
Amazing. So that's the siren. So if you want to do like a proper warm up before singing, do like five nice slow ones and like 10 quick ones if you can. But as I say, when you're feeling, when you're practicing this kind of on your own, feel out for where those flip points are. You probably heard it when you were doing it then, if you did. So feel out for where it's coming. You kind of feel it's about to kind of give way, and just really slow down and knead your way through it, and it'll really help kind of improve the strength at those break points between them. So there you go. Bit of a weird.
Yep. Sorry you asked.
Sorry. I enjoyed that. I thought that was a bit of
I'm
fun.
glad. Back to your
Yeah.
old teaching days, eh?
Absolutely. Anna, would you like to
Yeah.
tell us about some flesh company?
Well, yeah, I was actually just looking up the name of the singer so that I could make sure I quoted her correctly.
You're gonna say her name after the song.
No, I'm going to
Say
say
her
it
name before,
beforehand. So this next song I learned at Cecil Sharp House, but I learnt it from in London, which is like sort of the home of folk in London, and it's called Flash Company or The Yellow Handkerchief, and I learnt it from the recording of the amazing singer from Suffolk called Phoebe Smith. So I urge you to look out, search for her recording, because there's so much power and sort of history in her voice. So she's one of those incredible singers that you should definitely listen to. Yeah, so it's a song that I've sung for a long time, and a friend of mine, Nick Hart, also sings it. So look up his version as well, because it's amazing. Do you want to give me a note? Do you give me C or B?
B.
B. Okay, great.
He said C.
That's okay.
B.
I try to think one out. So it sounds like a station thing.
Did you actually say B?
It's for me. V.
Okay,
B. Exactly
Right. Lovely.
B.
Once I had a colour as red as the rose. Now my colour has faded like the lily that grows. Now my colour has faded like the lily that grows. If it wasn't for Flash Company, I should ne'er have been so poor. So you take this yellow handkerchief in remembrance of me, and tie it round your neck, my love, in your Flash Company. Flash Company's been the ruin of me and a great many more. If it wasn't for Flash Company, I should never have been so poor. Well, it's singing and dancing, well, it was my delight. Flash Company's been the ruin of me and the ruin of me quite. Flash Company's been the ruin of me and a great many more. If it wasn't for Flash Company, I should never have been so poor. So you take this yellow handkerchief in remembrance of me, and tie it round your neck, my love, in your Flash Company. Flash Company's been the ruin of me and a great many more. If it wasn't for Flash Company, I should never have been so poor. So come all you little Flash girls, take a warning by me, and never build your nest, my love, on the top of a tree. For the green leaves, they'll wither, and the roots, they will decay, and the beauty of a fair maid, it will soon fade away. So you take this yellow handkerchief in remembrance of me, and tie it round your neck, my love, in your Flash Company. Flash Company's been the ruin of me and a great many more. If it wasn't for Flash Company, I should never have been so poor. So you take this yellow handkerchief in remembrance of me, and tie it round your neck, my love, in your Flash Company. Flash Company's been the ruin of me and a great many more. If it wasn't for Flash Company, I should never have been so poor. There you are.
Cheers. Well done. That's a beautiful
That's strong. Whoa. Thanks very much.
As strong as other whiskey.
It's
I thought it was whiskey and tea.
No, well, it's not tea and whiskey
Tea?
in the same glass.
whiskey.
You made out that it was like
I
it's
had a
called a
cup of tea.
cooperative tea.
When we lived together, we used to do this a lot. We'd have a whiskey and we'd have a cup of tea.
Oh, that's fine.
It was
We-
whiskey.
It was
But-
Twiscuits.
Whiskets.
Twiscuits.
Tea and whiskets.
Tea, biscuits, and whiskey.
But it's
Yeah,
also really good to have a cup of tea with whiskey in it. It's called a cooperative tea.
Yeah, but that wasn't what I had.
Oh,
I mean-
I thought that was a
To
cooperative
be
tea.
honest, I think it's a waste of good tea and good whiskey. Rather have
I think
both.
so. So a
separately.
cup of tea
I
with
don't-
with a
I
teaspoon
might
of
be
whiskey.
wrong, but I'm pretty sure the whiskey is the big valuable part of that drink. Is it
Depends
not?
how much you spend on your tea.
I don't know any tea that will cost as much as whiskey. But
No.
but
If I had to
All
choose
in,
between tea and whiskey.
on the eye of the
Ooh.
On the
consumer,
desert
I
island.
suppose.
Did we decide that gravy was the best?
No, I did not vote for gravy.
I didn't
I
vote
don't
for
think
gravy.
We've come to some startling revelations.
I think
this
it was hot toddy.
Should we,
was the best
should we
hot
explain
drink.
what this actually is? I'm not sure we ever
Sure,
have.
yeah, go
So
for it.
occasionally when we're travelling, and hopefully more and more as well, because I love it to bits, we've played a game of the World Cup of everything, where how many different things is it we get to choose from to start with? Basically, there are different categories.
Like 18 or 32.
We made this whole kind of thing, and there's different categories that we chose of like things that we like, and then with each one there's like 30 odd different choices. We all kind of go around suggesting different things for the category, and then it's pretty much just a tournament. We all place our votes as to what's the favourite, and we've had some startling revelations of what democratically
upsets.
are the best thing. Like we did the best crisps the other day. Or
What won?
potato chips for
What
those
won?
across the ocean.
What won the crisps, JD?
It was an absolute sham, but it was,
It was a sham.
Worcester sauce flavoured
Yes!
Walkers.
which are pretty great. But,
Which are
but there were some absolute winners
corkers.
that
There were
didn't
some
get
corkers
through.
that just failed.
It's the luck of the draw.
Yeah.
But it's really great on a long
It's so
journey.
much fun.
We
It's
spent a
just-
lot of
it's a-
time on the
it's a-
road.
It's just a
Got
luck
to
of
do
the
It's
something.
it's a damning indictment of what democracy really is
Yeah.
can bring.
Just no one's happy with
Just no one's happy.
With anything. Yeah.
No one hates it, but no one's happy at all. Yeah, it's all sorts of fun. Another interesting question here. Would we consider coming to Shrewsbury Folk Festival at some point? And is there anything we can do to facilitate this?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Robbie,
Yes.
what can they do to help facilitate this?
What can you do to help facilitate this? If you know anyone involved in organising the festival, obviously that's the best route. So if you put them in contact with us, if you could take any of our details, our website or anything, post it around to anyone in the area that might have some kind of connection with the festival, that's great. Otherwise, at the very worst, if you could
Least.
at the very least, if you could go on their Facebook page or their website or email them directly and say, I want to have the longest johns at the Shrewsbury Folk Festival. Those exact words. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. I will not take no for an answer. Something along those lines. That is probably the best way to do it. Even sending links around. Yes, pretty much.
Yeah.
And if you tell us that you've done that,
And when we get in touch with them,
then we can follow up and say like, hey, we heard we have some people who want to see us at
Yeah.
the Shrewsbury Folk Festival.
Absolutely.
Shrewsbury.
Especially if you throw into the mix as well that we are going to be releasing a new album next year. A lot of festivals kind of take that a bit more seriously. And thank you very much for donating for that. Just been lurking and enjoying our music for a few years. Are you hero? Thank you very much. I still haven't
Lurking.
fixed it.
Southwest
Cutting
Desert.
off the rest of the message. So
What was the rest of the
Well,
message?
let's say something about lurking.
You all have
Lurking.
greatly improved my days and gotten me through some bad ones. Much love from the southwest desert of the US.
oh,
Thanks
a lot.
That's really kind. Thank you very much.
It's really
Yes.
nice.
When you talk about bad days in
Oh,
the
is there a
desert,
cat coming in?
Do you want to be on
Yeah.
stream, Monty?
oh
Is it
dear,
Monty?
Monty.
Monty, you want to be with friends?
Go on, wait.
instant
You're not on
light.
You
stream
might see
down
some
there.
tail in it. There we go.
Monty.
Oh yeah.
It's cat
Music
time.
is a tonic for these tough times.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Isn't it
the world is quite a tough place
He's
right
going
now.
interesting thing that Monty
Furry. There you go.
Monty adores Robbie, but Monty is deathly. Holy crap, Anonymous!
What?
You.
Ooh,
Tr-
what the?
I wish I
didn't
could.
even write anything.
Let
I
us-
wish I
let
could
us-
thank you
thank you.
personally. That's,
Thanks,
Anonymous.
thank you. Thank you, random citizen.
that's incredibly kind. Thank you so
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you
Aw.
so much.
much. Oh,
Let's put £100 on Robbie's choice. Where
Oh,
should we put that?
right. You put it as anonymous. I'm just gonna say I've got a notification as to who that is, but I'm not gonna call you out because you chose to be anonymous.
Okay.
But yes,
Good job.
I know
Dave.
who you are, and in my heart, I'm thanking you directly because I know your name.
Thank you,
Thank
Thor,
you so much.
God of Thunder.
Odin.
Oh, sorry,
Push
I
on
don't
to
know
us,
what I'm supposed to
donate.
say.
That's so kind. That's
Directly
honestly so
sponsored
kind.
by the
Amazing.
gods. What a great day.
That, oh,
Cheers,
Oh.
man.
Oh.
Or
He's
Um,
overwhelmed.
woman. I don't know.
Do you want to be on stream, Monty?
yeah.
We don't know what he knows, but he's overwhelmed.
Exactly. But yeah, exactly what Robbie said. Super kind. And yeah, if there are any songs that you especially want to hear,
Laptop.
then check the list. Donate for them. They all get tallied up. Dave's got the spreadsheet. You're only seeing the
he's
top
up.
5 along the bottom,
No,
but they're all there.
Have we seen a fly? That's what it is.
Oh, he's chasing a fly.
Get your drink out of the way.
So as well as that, I'd already said about what the next stream is going to be on the 30th of October, but I can actually announce, because I already know the details for this, on the stream afterwards, on the 27th of November, I can say we're going to be back to having some guests on board.
You do that a bit louder.
And I want to make a special announcement now to who that guest is going to be, because they are awesome, and it's going to be a real pleasure to have them here. It's going to be the wonderful Natalie Holmes joining us on the 27th of November.
That's nice.
Who, if you haven't heard of her already, she is an absolutely awesome singer-songwriter. She does loads of streams and great stuff on Twitch. She's written some amazing songs.
Mondays and Fridays, but I could be wrong.
I think
Yes,
she
Mondays
does do
and
Mondays and Fridays.
Mondays and Fridays
Right.
evenings around, I think, 6-ish.
She even did
Our
a
time.
cooking stream on a Sunday the other
Oh,
day.
really?
Yeah, she did do a
missed
cooking
it.
stream. Yeah.
While she was cooking.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the thing people do.
She didn't
she's
do a
saying-
music stream while she was cooking.
absolutely incredible singer and songwriter, as I say, as well. She's currently over in Paris gigging at the moment.
Ooh, Paris.
I did actually invite her today, but yeah, she's gigging over in Paris. So she's going to be joining us on the 27th of November. So if you haven't heard of her already, go and check out Natalie Holmes. And once you have heard of her, be super excited for that stream on that day as well. It's going to be great. Love to hear Mary Ellen Carter. Is that on the list? I don't know
It
if
is
it
on
is,
the
but
list.
we
It's
did
on the
sing it
list.
last time. So
Yeah.
I like it.
thank you very
Robbie
much,
sung it.
Kyle. What a
Robbie
hero.
sang it.
We sang it, we did.
So we are into our last hour. In fact, we've got just over 50 minutes until we're going to call it a day. So yeah, if there are any specific songs you really want to hear, as I say, this is probably the last stream with Anna for... Well, actually no, sorry. The next one is going to be the last stream with Anna. So it's the
Yeah.
last couple of streams with Anna for the foreseeable
Okay.
future, at least anyway. So if there are any songs of hers in particular you want to hear, then get them in there, because I would like to hear more of you and enjoy the most that we get to spend time with you for now.
Which ones are Anna's songs?
Yeah, check them out.
I don't think we... Did we say, like,
Does it say
who
on the
sings
list?
what?
Probably doesn't say on the list.
Possibly doesn't say.
No.
I'd love to hear old
On the
Mo.
song list, it doesn't say who.
Oh my- oh,
song
yeah.
There's
it is.
Old
Yeah.
Moat, Manx of Newfoundland.
Rio Grande at a push.
We've
Yeah,
had some
grand.
donations, but they haven't quite put it up to the
Oh,
top.
but-
For
Fair
Banks
play.
and Youth is.
Banks
is-
and Youth
yeah,
is-
it's close.
So yeah,
I mean, it's Andy's choice is coming up. Andy could pick an Anna song.
But will I?
but will. So yeah, if there are any things in particular you want to hear, check the song list, and if you are able to and feel so inclined, then any donations are massively
Could sing
appreciated,
Wind and
and
Sing.
we love getting to sing the songs that you want to hear as well.
Hello to Will and Romany, I want to say,
Romany.
Yeah.
Romany.
from White Energy Services.
And
What?
don't
Pick a business
feel...
account.
I haven't said this for a while actually, but don't feel pressured. Like if you don't have the funds available, don't feel like you have to throw money at us. Hopefully you're enjoying all the songs that we're doing on here as well. But come and join. There are things that you can do. Come and join us on the Discord, especially.
Yeah.
Every single month, whenever we do one of these streams, the first song is always chosen for free by the Discord group. So if you want to get involved in that, then come along, tell us what you want to hear, and we'll do our best. Again, if it's on the song list, we will absolutely do it. If it's not like the Van song, we'll see what we can do. But
No, we won't.
but generally, we stick to the list as much as we can, because we know we can deliver it and do the best for you as well. But come and join us on there and vote for the songs on that, and just come and chat to us on there as well, because it's really cool. And whenever we release stuff, every single Wednesday we're always releasing a new video, or we're doing a stream. Just share it to as many people as you possibly can, because everything you do like that is just massively appreciated, and it helps build this incredible community that we're a part of. So don't feel pressured, but anything you can do, if you feel so inclined, is just like it. Yeah, it's heartwarming and allows us to keep going, basically. So Rawhide, as done by the Blues Brothers. That's what you get.
Just as we were talking about how the song list works.
I
Right.
do love Blues Brothers.
Hogeye.
We did just say
Oh,
stop
Hawkeye.
donating for things that we don't play because they're not going to happen.
Highwayman's at the top.
Yeah.
It is. We haven't done this
Anathema is
since.
happy because it's one of the 4 songs that isn't.
Ah,
So-
yeah.
sung and
so
been-
when we-
Oh,
Is
Robbie,
it-
remember
Robbie
when we actually
Bosley or
did
Bosley. I'm really enjoying this stream. Bubba has got to go
Robin
down.
Bosley. Robin Bosley, thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
buddy.
you very much, Boz.
So
Oh,
when we've done it before, it was sort of an Anna song.
What, Hogeye?
Yeah,
That was you, wasn't it?
it
I
was
haven't
for a
sung
while.
for ages though,
But then we have done it with you before.
but I do it differently.
Split verses.
Remember when me,
Ooh,
remember when me,
yeah.
you and JD did that gig in London?
Some-
Someone
crikey.
bought.
Who
Oh,
knows
I
what
just seem to
happened?
remember the key.
It's a slightly
being
different tune
very
that
low.
I do as well.
someone bought a shirt. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bought a shirt.
They might not be in chat.
They might not be in chat, but thanks for playing.
Join
If you're
versus
Someone
video.
said they bought a CD earlier.
Hey,
Yeah, if I had some words to glance at.
Double team it.
Yeah.
do you
Do you
want?
want
My
I'll
tune
go
is a
with
bit
it.
Oh,
different.
actually, I've not got the longest.
My
song
tune
notes.
is a bit different though. I think so. It might be a variation. So can I start?
It's
and then
not
I'll-
on longest song because we haven't sung it on stream.
Well, it's on mainly North.
It is on main.
Hey.
What was that? It's on the album A Wench, a Whale and a Pint of Good Ale.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Classic folk title.
Classic.
I can remember some verses.
Yeah.
You doing any, Anna? Do you want to need to?
Yeah.
put
Do
this?
some verses.
Thanks, Anonymous. Another £100.
Oh, it's Will
What?
from Will and Romany.
Ah, thank you so much. Another 100.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't. Why are you doing this?
You're amazing.
What was the message, Dave?
Yes, figured this out. Finally, here comes the comment bit. It's Will and Romany recruiting sergeant again. If so, please. You're amazing, guys. Love you all. I'm
Oh,
assuming
thanks.
that's
Cruel
Cruel
Wars,
Wars.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Okay.
So
Great.
is that £200 for Cruel Wars?
Yeah, basically.
That's next.
That's
then.
Probably gonna get sung.
We're already ready for Hot Guys, so we'll do that, and then
That would be Cruel.
it's not Robbie's choice, so we won't kick it
Let's say I've
Yeah.
got.
That's
Try
how
and
that
drown
works.
it out.
out. Thank you so much.
Endless chat. Right, the key I have is that, but I remember it doesn't really. It's weird.
Yeah, it changes, doesn't it?
It does change key, like. Yeah. Oh, hand me down my riding cane. I'm off to see my darling Jane with a hog guy. Railroad navvy with his hog guy. Steady on the jig with a hog guy. Oh, she wants the hog guy man. So that's where
That feels right.
That's what we did.
I can do that. Yep.
We'll get it.
Oh, hand me. What we?
Got some words?
Well, Dave's got them up.
Yeah.
Sort of.
There we are.
Oh, I can do that. What, I don't know what you want to do. I can do the whole thing. If you want.
Well, yeah.
Fight.
I'll do some. Well,
Oh,
Sure,
oh, you
just do
mean
it.
like with?
we were
Oh, you
gonna
can
alternate
swap
verses.
Do you want to just
That's
alternate
fine.
verses off? What
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
Oh, hand me down my riding cane. I'm off to meet my darling Jane with a hog eye. Railroad navvy with his hog eye. Steady on the jig with a hog eye. Oh, she wants the hog eye man.
Oh, the Highwayman is the man for me, sailing down from across the sea with a hog eye.
Railroad navvy with his hog eye. Steady on the jig with a hog eye. Oh, she wants the hog eye man. Oh, we came to the shack where Sally did dwell. And he knocked on the door and he rung a bell with a hog eye. Hey! Railroad navvy with his hog eye. Steady on the jig with a hog eye. Oh, she wants the hog eye man.
Oh, who's been here since I've been gone? Railroad navvy with his sea boots on with a hog eye.
Railroad navvy with his hog eye. Steady on the jig with a hog eye. Oh, she wants the hog eye man. If I catch him here with Sally once more, I'll sling me hook, go to sea once more with a hog eye. Railroad navvy with his hog eye. Steady on the jig with a hog eye. Oh, she wants the hog eye man.
Oh, Sally's in the garden sifting sand, a hog eye man sitting hand in hand with a hog eye.
Railroad navvy with his hog eye. Steady on the jig with a hog eye. Oh, she wants the hog eye man. Oh, Sally's in the garden shilling peas. A hog eye man sitting on her knees with a hog eye. Railroad navvy with his hog eye. Steady on the jig with a hog eye. Oh, she wants the hog eye man.
Oh, the hog eye man is the man for me. He is blind and he cannot see with a hog eye.
Railroad navvy with his hog eye. Steady on the jig with a hog eye. Oh, she wants the hog eye man. Oh, a hog-eyed ship and a hog-eyed crew. Hog-eyed mate and a skipper too with a hog eye. Hey! Railroad navvy with his hog eye. Steady on the jig with a hog eye. Oh, she wants the hog eye man. With a hog eye. Railroad navvy with his hog eye. Steady on the jig with a hog eye. Oh, she wants the hog eye man. Yeah.
I was like, my tune is different to yours, but
Yeah,
I wasn't going
it's
to
funny.
shift
It
from my
definitely
tune.
works.
Nice
It's
having
quite
this-
nice variety.
Yeah.
Swapping melody.
Quite
it's really
nice
good.
variety of melody, yeah.
Solid.
Yeah. I know
Quite
from
nice.
now on we can always do it that. Oh.
Uh,
Oh, we never did it before anyway.
Dave with that.
Thanks, Dave.
Oh.
Oh.
And And there's another donation in there for 3 score and 10, I saw. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
From Utah.
Beautiful song. Beautiful song.
Speaking of which, we haven't done location time yet.
What?
What time is it, Dave?
Location.
Location time. Everybody loves location time. Whether you're in Wales or in Tehran, why don't you tell us where you am?
Location time. Everybody loves location time. Where you from?
Hey.
That's right. We've got an actual jingle.
I didn't know about the
Where's
jingle.
Tehran? Is it-
I didn't get the jingle memo.
Oh, okay.
Is it from Star Wars?
I still like to feel it's not an official jingle.
Greece,
but it really
Norway.
is. at this
Oh,
point.
Minneapolis,
We have an actual
Michigan,
We have a jingle now.
Belgium, Jerusalem, Boston,
What?
Wales, LA, Angus, Scotland, Iceland, Norwich,
Yeah.
Eugene, Netherlands, Cascadia, I don't know where that is,
That doesn't sound real.
Northampton, Detroit, Williamsburg, Munich, New Zealand,
Another serious
Bulgaria,
one.
New
San
Zealand.
Diego, British Columbia,
Yay.
Vancouver,
Wow.
Any
Chicago,
second now, it always turns
Seattle,
into Mordor about
Germany.
this point.
Oklahoma, Havelock,
30 seconds is
Lisbon.
usually the rule.
Lynchburg, Under the Couch,
Yeah, we go.
more San Diego,
The
Teignmouth.
Yay.
Yay.
Hello, Timber.
Dangling by my ankles in a bucket of hyena offal somewhere outside the Tropic of Capricorn.
Well done. Well done.
Also,
Sorry, that quick.
prehistoric Islington. Yes. Of course it was Farung who did the Hitchhiker's Guide reference. Narnia, Dorset. That's not a real place.
That doesn't
Mars.
sound real.
That's not
Yeah.
Inner Trumpet.
Is that lump?
Bristol. Space. Area 51.
Oh, did
Galactic Sector 779
Space.
Pearl Z Alpha. Yeah.
was anyone at what was it called? Alien Fest or something like that?
Alien Fest.
No,
Alien
I've seen a
Fest.
lot.
Did you hear about that?
Just storming Area 51.
I've just seen a lot of
Yeah.
jokes about
People
it.
Naruto running.
Naruto
Yeah.
running, yeah.
That's that one guy, yeah.
Oliver Cromwell's tights.
Amazing.
JD's lampshade.
Yeah.
It's so cool. Like we're just sat here in my living room in Bristol, singing songs, and you guys are all around the world. That's awesome. I love it.
Around the world.
So basically what I'm gathering from this is we should just move to America.
Who would like us to come and do a US tour? I'm sure
I
some
really
of you will
want
say
to,
yes,
actually.
but like,
I would.
It just takes more organising power.
Yeah.
No, we're going to do a tour of Azeroth and the Shire and Hogwarts
Tour of Hogwarts.
and the left
Oh, yeah.
nostril.
The left nostril.
Well,
Yeah.
you get us
And
there
under the
you
couch.
go.
Our next tour,
I'm
touring
payment
under
in
the
advance,
couch.
I'm afraid.
We could be in your couch
I'm all,
tomorrow.
I'm all about a US tour. I'm
Yeah.
all about it. That's really cool. Thank you so much for letting us know. Yeah, it's really cool. I enjoy it. Let's do one more question and then let's do a song. I'll tell you what. This question isn't entirely.
Offensive?
Oh no, let's do this one. There's another one we'll do afterwards. I wonder what is the most difficult song for you guys to sing.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Got a couple.
I guess it's going to be different
If
for
it's
all
too
of us.
difficult, we don't sing it.
Well, too difficult. But
Isn't the
most-
same as most difficult.
I would probably say for me, 3 score and 10 is up there
Oh, really?
because it's just
Really?
yeah, it is, but it's non-stop, like pushing the limits of how low I can go,
Yeah.
and it never really lets up, and
Nope.
it's just like for the entire thing, and I love singing it. It's a beautiful song, but I always have to concentrate just a little bit harder when it's super low, and I always find I can't. I struggle to enjoy it as much as I want to because I'm concentrating so hard. So I'd say that's for me the hardest one. Just because it's relentlessly low. But it's such a good song.
When we
We
barely
don't
ever
sing
sing
it
it.
often.
So.
I know.
I do like it. I do like it. Sometimes I'm
It's
like,
a
oh, we should sing
beautiful
that song.
It is a beautiful song.
What about everybody else?
Sonic.
It's like Drunken Sailor when I've got a lot of words and no breaks in between like
Yeah.
verses and choruses.
Ah,
I have to
yeah.
drop lines in the chorus so that I
Breath.
can swallow
Yeah.
saliva. And
I have that problem with LBP, Last Bestowing Pirate, and Wellerman. Are both really difficult because it's like, yeah, you're not getting any breathing breaks.
Yeah.
Good luck, Andy. There you
Who
go.
needs to breathe? No one needs to breathe. Leanna.
I don't know really. I think it's certain songs are just sort of sort of razzle your voice. They
yeah.
frazz your voice.
Razzle dazzle.
Especially if there's no mics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got
If
a
we're
couple.
singing a festival, like we're outside and we've got no mics, a song like Sugar absolutely frazzles my
Yeah,
voice.
Sugar in the Hole does that to me too.
And I'm like,
Really?
Yeah,
afterwards
yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, we should stop singing
I'm
that.
razzed.
I mean,
Amazing.
it's good, but
Yeah.
really, I don't know
Yeah,
what it is
that's
about
my
it.
voice
'Cause It's not,
sometimes.
it's not really that high for me, but something about
Just
it
where
just,
it's pitched.
just really tires me out.
Here's one which the lads involved are going to love us for this. Have we ever done a collab with the Roaring Troman? And if not, is it something we'd consider?
Not like an official.
No.
We-
We've never done
recording.
anything.
We've never
We've sung
Some
with
with
them.
them.
Have we?
Sing-arounds and stuff.
Oh,
they,
sing-arounds.
they used to run a sing-around in Bristol, and they stopped because they stopped being a thing.
The
They
thing we
haven't
did
really
with the
been active
youngins,
since
where
we-
there were
And
Trojan
and
there.
we went. Yeah, I wasn't there.
But we
So-
saw one of the Troman last week.
We did. And what was the thing that they
One of
asked
the
us
new
to
Troman.
say about? That would be really nice to say for them.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I guess so.
sure.
So the Roaring Troman used to. If
You
anybody's
are the best,
familiar,
longest Johns. We could never hope to live up to you. No, we're all just going to pack it in. It's
No.
clearly the watermark has been set too high. It's what they said. I'm
They
pretty
did,
sure.
they
it's
did
what it
actually
was.
say that.
Madness. Andy, go for it.
If anybody's familiar with them, they're a sea shanty group from Bristol, who were pretty great, and then they stopped because a few of them moved away and for various reasons. And they've recently reformed with one of the original members and some other people, and they're looking for a fourth member. So if there's anybody in chat
one of
who
them
is
is a really-
Bristolian and a man
There's one
and
or
a
two.
singer and wants to join them,
What about if there's a really good woman?
They're looking
Or-
for a bass, I think.
they're looking for a bass, yeah.
I can sing bass.
I mean,
Is
No,
it
I'm not.
lady
I'm not.
bass?
I'm not jumping ship, but yeah, I've already got a band.
all. I don't have time
No,
to sing
no,
with
I'm
you,
just
and then
saying
oh,
for
I've got
other
another
women.
band.
I'm just saying for other women out
Yeah.
there. Don't be held back.
Don't be held back
I'm not
by
too- I'm not
the
too
fact
sure.
You can't sing as low as JD.
I'm not too
You
sure.
can.
I'm not,
Believe in
I'm not
yourself.
sure, but yeah, I don't know. If you're
Just
interested,
take everything up. And,
Yeah, check them out though.
send them a message. I guess they have a Facebook page. They have
all the
a
social media
website.
stuff, but
I don't know if they do have a Twitter.
yeah, they're auditioning for the fourth member and stuff at the moment.
Yeah.
So drop them an email or give them a message or something like that
If
if
you're
you
local.
happen to be in the area and want to sing with a really great group, because they are a great group of guys. And yeah, what they were doing when they were fully active and stuff was really, really great.
Yeah,
So
they're good.
it'd be great to see them back in action, back on the scene. So
They have been doing a few gigs.
Taking a
recently.
slice of our market.
Robbie, no.
I mean, it's not like we gig that often in Bristol anyway. So having another local shanty.
It's not
band.
like there's even a market.
It's not like there's even any competition.
This is
in the
still
first place.
perplexing me.
Right, I very much doubt anything is going to overtake the Cruel Wars.
Oh no.
If it
What?
does,
Well,
How did you
yeah.
get to £187.42?
This was the
You're
two
not listening.
anonymous
Oh right,
donations
sorry.
from,
Yeah, no, I
from
wasn't paying
Will.
attention to what they were for.
Yeah.
it would need
Busy
some.
trying to
You think I
sing a
wanna-
low C.
I think I want to pay attention the whole
It would
time.
take some form of like hand of God that really hates me to get that off the top. So let's do a song about cruel war. Yeah. This was the song
Like
where I
Scar
got
Punk
wrong.
59
It's
when we
this
needed-
one that isn't actually about World War One, and I
Oh.
thought was,
No,
and I was wrong. It's
Both
not
of
at all.
them.
really.
Do your
Different
homework.
Nobody in
now.
World War One wore
different
high
references.
top hats,
Exactly, and I thought it was, and I was damn
scarlet coats.
Different references.
exactly. I was super wrong. Here we go.
What was it?
Different one.
The Burr one.
Let me
Just
just
embarrass the
check
lad.
the words.
Napoleonic?
I actually can't remember.
Cod War.
The
Cod
Cod
War.
one.
There's a
was
song about
mainly
Cod War.
Norfolk.
First Cod War.
A recruiting sergeant came.
I might point out, we better do this like it's worth £187.
Oh yeah. Oh man, everyone
Let's
shake
put
up.
some guts into this.
Woo!
I'm ready.
I'm gonna
This is-
sit tall.
You get my full beans.
I'm going to do that as well.
Sit tall. Belt it.
A recruiting sergeant came our way from the inn near town at the close of day. He said, "My Johnny, you're a fine young man. Would you like to march along behind a military band with a scarlet coat and a fine cocked hat and a musket at your shoulder? The shilling he took and he kissed the book. Oh, poor Johnny, what'll happen to ya?" Well, the recruiting sergeant marched away from the inn near town at the break of day. Johnny came to with half a ring. He was off to be a soldier to go fighting for the king.
In a far-off war, in a far-off land, to face the foreign soldier. But how will you fare when there's lead in the air? Oh, poor Johnny, what'll happen to ya?
Well, the sun rose high on a barren land with a thin red line met a military stand. There was sing shot, chain shot,
Grape shot too, swords and bayonets thrusting through. Poor Johnny fell, but the day was won, and the king is grateful to ya. Much of soldiering's done, and they're sending you home. Oh, poor Johnny, what'll happen to ya?
Well, they said he was a hero and not to grieve for the 2 ruined legs and the empty sleeves. They took him home and they set him down
With a military pension and a medal from the crown. But you haven't an arm, you haven't a leg, the enemy nearly slew ya. You'll have to go out on the streets and beg. Oh, poor Johnny, what'll happen to ya?
Well, a recruiting sergeant came our way from the inner town at the close of day. He said, my Johnny, you're a fine young man. Would you like to march along behind a military band?
With a scarlet coat and a fine cocked hat and a musket at your shoulder. The shilling he took and he kissed the book. Oh, poor Johnny, what'll happen to ya? Oh, Polly, love, oh, Polly, the rout has now begun. And we must go a marching to the beating of a drum. Come dress yourself all in your best and come along with me. I'll take you to the cruel wars in high Germany. Oh, Harry, dearest Harry, mind well what I do say. My feet, they are so tender, and I cannot march away. Besides, my dearest Harry, I am with child by thee, not fitted for the cruel wars in high Germany. I'll buy you a horse, my love, and on it you shall ride. And all of my delight shall be walking at your side. We'll stop at every alehouse and drink when we are dry. Be true to one another, get married by and by. Oh, cursed be the cruel wars that ever they should rise. And out of marrying glad press many a man likewise. They took a Harry from her likewise her brothers 3, and sent them to the cruel wars in high Germany.
Thank you.
So, Johnny, I Hardly Knew Ye, supposedly written in the late 18th or 19th century in Ireland in response to the Candaean Wars fought in Sri Lanka.
Wow.
Ooh.
Written in Ireland about Sri
Yeah.
Lankan war.
About
Yeah, I
Fighting
mean-
Strangers. Oh, Fighting Strangers.
So the first
High
part of the
Germany,
song is
obviously, not
called
Britain.
Fighting with Strangers, and was it written by Steve I Span? Because that's the only recording I've heard of it.
Adapted from
Or-
Johnny Harding New
Yeah,
to
so it's
Fighting
yeah,
Strangers.
Fight for Strangers. The
Um,
main recording I've heard of that is Steve I Span.
yeah, High Germany is about a different thing, isn't it?
And then, which is based off Johnny and Hardly New Year. And then High Germany is a generic. Is it generic? A legitimate folk song. Generic.
A
And
generic-
It's just
there's no
a
such
generic folk song.
They're all classics.
Ooh,
That was not the word I meant to use.
fair enough. Great, yeah, thank you ever so much for that. That was exceptionally generous, and I hope you enjoyed the rendition. I certainly did. That felt really nice.
We'll name some cladding in the studio after you.
Some cladding.
Cladding. Get a little plaque.
Amazing.
There we
Well,
go.
I wonder how we feel about like any like specific fundraising streams and stuff like that. And I've been keen to do like a charity stream for a while, like a special event for that down the line. Yeah,
Yeah, we've talked about that before.
yeah.
I don't think we found a cause.
I think I have.
necessarily.
I found one which I'm really keen on.
Right.
I'll show you later
Right.
because I don't want to say anything too much about that. But yeah, if you'd be interested in that sort of thing, and have any specific ideas, even of stuff that we could do that'd be a bit special and unique, then let us know. Discord's probably the best
24-hour
place.
sing-a-thong.
24 hour.
Sing-a-thong.
I'm
Sing-a-thong.
genuinely keen by the idea of like either a 24 hour or like a 48 hour thing that happens.
Like
Oh yeah,
like a
not
constant-
singing for the whole time.
No,
No,
not
just
singing
a
the whole
constant
time.
stream of interesting stuff.
Yeah, so like
Singing,
some of us will just be
gaming,
taking naps and
weird
so on as
stuff
it goes
and-
along, but
Mhm.
having guests on and
Yes.
doing different things and whatnot. But But I'd be dead keen on doing something like that, like putting ourselves, especially for like a charity thing. If we're like probably going to put ourselves out there and do something a bit, unique and special, I'd be all for. Goodness me, anonymous train song.
Is that train song?
What?
Is that you again, Will?
You said Will in the message.
Goodness me.
Thanks very much.
Oh yeah, Will again.
Choo choo.
Wow.
What are you?
I mean, you're on the company YouTube account. I hope you're not spending company money on this.
Thank you very much for the donation. Be sensible with your money.
Spend all that company
Whatever
money on
company
us,
you're
that's
working
fine.
for, I mean, we'll be sponsored.
What was it?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Shout out.
Thanks, train song. Now, is that on the railroad, or I'm guessing it's on the railroad?
Yeah.
The Longest John, sponsored by White Energy Services.
Yeah, the only other
They're
railroad song we
great.
do is Old Moke, isn't it? But we haven't done that for ages. I'd love to do Old Moke. I was going to ask another question, because I quite like how this one's worded, because it says, Oi JD!
Oi!
When-
Stop it!
JD! When ye getting Kimber's men on to do a bout of shanties with ye folk?
Once we
When
can teach
Neil
them what the
Kipnis-
internet is.
And hopefully sometime. Problem is they live on like the other side of the country to
They-
us.
they do.
The other end, the top end.
We would absolutely love to, though. We talked about it before, and if we ever get the chance, especially whilst we're travelling at a festival with them, to do a stream, it would be a joy. I feel like we may have to make that one like adult only, but we'll see.
No, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll click a button and then it'll all be fine. But yeah, we'd love to get them on. We'll absolutely do it at some point. Don't you worry. And we'll make sure to announce it well in advance when we can as well, because it'll be. I'm sure for a fact it'll be a pretty special affair. Hopefully we can get them down in the studio. Like if we can get that all like mic'd up nice, that'd be a dream. Imagine that sound.
That'd be great.
Oh, oh.
John Bromley with his own booth.
There was another question which I was asked the other day, which isn't actually on here. But would we ever consider releasing like live versions of songs or like things that we've done on streams on like albums and stuff?
about it.
Yeah, I think we talked about it and
What?
said
These on an album?
yeah, like if we recorded it well enough, would we ever
Yeah.
release it?
No.
We
Probably
could talk
not.
about it. Probably
Yeah.
not.
The answer was probably not.
We might. We
Like doing like a Bandcamp only, pay what you want. Like
we did vaguely talk a little bit about maybe at some point doing sort of a live album or video recording. That's a possibility, but I don't know the quality that we do these streams on is fine for this, but I don't think we'd want to put it on an album.
We'd rather do something like if you
Make it good.
if you're going to be
We're
doing
not
that.
sitting down.
And because I guess with like an album, when you buy a song, you're specifically buying that version of it, which you're going to keep, and we want it to be something special, I guess.
yeah, I guess.
On a stream, it's obviously special as well because we're doing it for you, whoever's kind of donated the money and so on. But like for a recording that people are going to keep and use for a long time,
definitely.
it's nice to do something a bit special for it. So.
Also the
Dive.
yeah, well particularly with the last album, like what we did on that is
However-
very representative of how we sing live.
However, there was something which I think I ran past you a while back. If and when we do this charity thing and had guests on it, I wouldn't be opposed to try and do like a song with the different groups and release that as like a charity thing from it.
Yeah, not from the stream though. We'd do that after or before.
Yeah, we could like
Yeah.
record it, depending on how we did it.
properly.
Yeah.
But yeah, actually do like a charity album kind of thing we release as part of that.
Yeah.
I think so.
We'd
That
record
would
it
be
before and then plug it during the stream
I-
and then
that's
I
good.
do
I'd
it
quite
live.
like to generally
recording of
do
it.
some collabs sometime
Yeah.
on an album.
All kinds. If there are bands you want us to collab with, tell us and tell them.
We're making a lot
That's
of
good.
promises we might not be able to keep here.
We promise nothing.
We've made 0 promises so far.
This is stuff we'd like to do. If we forget about
Gassing.
it, remind us down the line. But yeah, it's all good.
Just-
Right, we've got.
You just recruited chatters off.
We're
yeah.
short of time.
Yeah, absolutely. We got 25 minutes left
Yeah,
to
we're
sing
short
decent
of
Let's
time.
songs.
bash through it.
So I think at this
Might
point,
not
yeah,
last
We have to sing
Um,
the trains.
I think announcements we'll try and keep to a minimum at this point. Like you've heard the stuff. Follow us on all the social media. Follow us on Twitch Mondays, Thursdays, and Wednesdays for gaming streams, especially through Spooktober. Follow us on the Discord. Every Wednesday, look back for more videos on YouTube. Look out for gig announcements down the line and album. We're going to rattle through as many songs as we can. So if there's anything you want to hear that isn't on the list at the moment, throw your cash in now if you feel so inclined. Otherwise, sit back and enjoy the show. We're going to sing as many songs as we can for you in the last 25 minutes.
One,
Thank you so
2,
much.
3.
What we got? Double time for all the songs.
No.
Oh, can we do it like
Train song. Oh yeah,
Train
it's a
song,
train
oh,
song.
yeah.
Give me a spade and I'll give you a hoe, baby. Way on the railroad, dirt on my brow, but still in my soul. Way on the railroad, picking up coal and we're picking up speed. Shovel as much as the engine needs. Sweat and blood gonna earn my pay. All the way to Frisco Bay, going through hills trying to make up time. Way on the railroad, ain't nothing gonna stand in the way of our line. Way on the railroad, picking up coal and we're picking up speed. Shovel as much as the engine needs. Ain't no slave, but we slave away. All the way to Frisco Bay. Surveyors trying to plan which route is best. Way on the railroad, just draw a straight line from east to west. Way on the railroad, picking up coal and we're picking up speed. Shovel as much as the engine needs. Ain't no slave, but we slave away. All the way to Frisco Bay. Bossman says that a melody's the piece. Way on the railroad, I'll make two for the look on his face. Way on the railroad, picking up coal and we're picking up speed. Shovel as much as the engine needs. Ain't no slave, but we slave away. All the way to Frisco Bay. Spano quadrant was Spano man. Way on the railroad, pray we don't run into the Cheyenne. Way on the railroad, picking up coal and we're picking up speed. Shovel as much as the engine needs. Sweat and blood gonna earn my pay. All the way to Frisco Bay, picking up coal and picking up speed. Shovel as much as the engine needs. Ain't no slave, but we slave away. All the way to Frisco Bay, picking up coal and picking up speed. Shovel as much as the engine needs. If I should fall, leave me where I lay. On the railway to Frisco Bay. Rock and roll!
Rock and roll,
Rock
baby.
and roll! Rock and roll!
Don't rock and roll, baby.
All right.
Rock and roll.
Thank
Go,
you
Robbie.
so
Power
much.
through.
Right.
Yeah.
We had rattle through.
Nice song,
That's
Dave.
it.
We love that one.
But red
Lovely.
roses.
I love that choo choo song.
Choo choo.
But red.
Actual. This is your actual sea shanty.
Where are your boots, Robbie?
Real sea shanty.
All my boots and clothes are all in port.
Really?
Go down, ya blood red roses. Go down, for it's bleeding drafty round Cape Horn. Go down, ya blood red roses. Go down. Oh, ya pinks and posies. Go down, ya blood red roses. Go down. But it's around Cape Horn that we must go. Go down, ya blood red roses. Go down. For that is where the whalefish blow. Go down, ya blood red roses. Go down. Oh, ya pinks and posies. Go down, ya blood red roses. Go down. My mother, she did write to me. Oh. Go down, your blood red roses. Go down.
Oh,
Dear
son,
Robbie.
won't you come home
you
from
come home
sea?
Go down, your blood red roses. Go down. Oh, your pinks and posies. Go down, your blood red roses. Go down.
Well, let's growl you may, but go you must.
Go down, your blood red roses. Go down.
You growl too loud, your head they'll bust.
Go down, your blood red roses. Go down. Oh, your pinks and posies. Go down, your blood red roses. Go down.
Well, let's rock and roll and make some noise. Yeah!
Go down, your blood red roses. Go down.
Let's get this damn stream over, boys.
Go down, your blood red roses. Go down. Oh, your pinks and posies. Go down, your blood red roses. Go down.
Ow! Yowza! Yowza! Oh, I love it.
Someone else should probably come in with the mother bit in that.
Right.
Oh,
Robbie,
sorry.
why don't you come home
from
sea?
Why did you come home from
Like Monty Python.
Yeah, more like
Very Monty Python.
Yes.
We've had a
Terry
message.
Gilliam style.
A message from Robbie Borsley
Robbie Borsley.
to
Hello.
say he's from Shropshire. And
Oh, Robbie, let me down, son.
Ah,
We
Volker.
can never
Volker.
talk again.
Didn't catch that many songs in that afterward. Oh, thank you so much
thanks
for
very much.
tuning in. Check it back on the VOD afterwards. It'll be up on YouTube as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Very
On
kind.
the VOD.
Arians insisted that Anna gets another choice.
This is normal internet speaker.
VOD is a normal internet word.
Sorry.
VOD stands for
Sorry,
video.
carry on.
Video on demand.
Yeah, Arians insisted you get another choice. So you have to pick
Hey.
one.
Hooray!
I'm kind of on board with that.
Tell them about your essential oils.
My essential oils. My favourite essential oil
Are
is
there non-essential oils?
Most of them are non-essential.
That's fair.
I don't think there are any that are essential.
There's
oils.
loads of
And there are
essential
some
oils.
oils that are just like optional. You've got
Optional
essential,
oils.
non-essential, and like optional oils.
Yeah, there's.
It depends what you want to do
all
with
of
them.
my oils are essential oils.
They're all like
Useful
situation
to-
specific.
Essential to me.
How many essential
To
oils do you
my
think there
life.
are? 'Cause there's a lot, JD. There's a lot of
There's a
essential oils.
lot.
There are a
How,
lot.
how
But-
essential are we talking?
Yeah.
These are naturally
Like you'll
occurring
die without-
oils
Like
that we
if I
ingest,
don't, yeah, I'll die.
like cod liver oil
I
and
don't
like.
I don't think cod liver oil is an essential oil.
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe not.
All I know is I've never deliberately eaten like
Don't need it.
ingested oil in my life, apart from cooking oil, and I feel fine.
Good.
It's
I rub them on my head.
amazing. Yeah, I'm down with Anna's choice being back in the list. I'm all about that.
Wow.
Absolutely.
I mean, if you're looking for an option, chat fans of Old Moke. But you know, your choice.
I would love Old Moke. Unless there's something you
I actually feel like singing something that I haven't sung on chat before.
Ooh.
But you all know it. You have heard me sing it before.
Okay.
But I do want to sing Old Moke, but I think I'll save that for next time. Because
Sure.
you might have seen me
It'll still be there.
seen me sort of falling asleep in the background. I am actually still here, but you know, it's past my bedtime and that. So I
Past
think
my
I'll sing you a
bedtime.
So now it's to be
ballad.
Anna singing Danger Zone.
Yeah.
And why are you leaving us again?
Yeah, but rain in this little town.
You're putting her on. You're trying to find a note.
Yeah, I can't find my key, but I've got all sorts of crap in my ear.
It's very visual. friendly.
Kenny Loggins crap. Slander.
Well, I married me a wife, gave me trouble all my life, drove me out in that cold rain.
rain and snow. Rain and snow, rain and snow, drove me out in that cold rain and snow. I see you coming down the stairs, throwing back your long yellow hair, and her lips were as red as a rose. As a rose, as a rose, and her lips were as red as a rose. She said, I ain't got no use for your red apple juice, and I ain't gonna be treated this old way. This old way, this old way. No, I ain't gonna be treated this old way. I see her sitting in her room where she sang a faithful tune. Well, I'm going where those chilly winds don't blow. Winds don't blow, winds don't blow. Well, I'm going where those chilly winds don't blow. I see her sitting in the shade, counting every dime I made. I'm so broke and I'm hungry too. Hungry too, hungry too. I'm so broke and I'm hungry too. Well, marry me, your wife, gave me trouble all my life, drove me out in that cold rain and snow. Rain and snow, rain and snow, drove me out in that cold rain and snow. There you go.
Love it.
That's pretty.
That's a beautiful song.
I keep forgetting that exists, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is the best thing.
It's just so beautiful. Well done. Very nice. What was that called?
It's called Rain and Snow, I believe.
Rain
It's an American song.
It's an American
An American song.
America.
Love it. Right.
Oh, Marion Collab.
Yeah, 12 minutes to go as well.
Cue was that in?
Oh wow, we're running out of time.
Oh, let's do it.
I haven't thought about my choice.
Rattling,
Let's just
rattling through and snapping, rattling through them songs.
That's close. What? Too high. Sounds high.
Rise again.
Rise again, right? No, that's about right.
Okay.
Oh, she. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't remember this.
Do you want some words?
No.
Sure.
I'm trying to remember.
Ah, there we go.
Oh, she went down last October in the pouring, driving rain. The skipper, he'd been drinking, and the maid felt no pain. How close to 3 Mile Rock, and she was dealt a mortal blow.
I'm so sorry.
And the Mary Ellen Carter settled low. There were just us 5 aboard her when she finally was awash. We worked like hell to save her, all heedless of the cost. But the groan she made as she went down, it caused us to proclaim, let the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Rise again, rise again. May her name not be lost to the knowledge of men. All those who loved her best and who were with her till the end will make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Well, the company wrote her off, not a nickel would they spend. She gave 20 years of service, boys, and met a sorry end. but insurance paid the loss to us, said let her rest below. Then they laughed at us and said we had to go. But we talked of her all winter, sometimes days around the clock. She's worth $250,000 floating at the dock. And with every jar that hit the bar, we swore we would remain and make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Rise again, rise again. May her name not be lost to the knowledge of men. All those who loved her best and who were with her till the end will make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. All spring now we've been with her on a barge lent by a friend. 3 dives a day in a hard hat suit and twice I've had the bends. Thank God it's only 60 feet and the currents here are slow, or I'd never have the strength to go below. So we patched her vents, stuffed up her vents, dog hatch and portal down, put cables to her fore and aft and girded her around. Well, tomorrow noon she'll hit the air and then take up the strain and make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Rise again, rise again. May her name not be lost to the knowledge of men. All those who loved her best and who were with her till the end will make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again.
What did she do?
What happened to her?
It's the aftermath.
Is it the
So
Resistance bit?
No, that's the second part, the second that verse.
Hang on.
Smiling.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it's all that, it's all that.
Somebody do the countdown theme.
Bear with us for a moment while Dave looks up the words. Soon, soon, soon.
There's people donating while I'm doing this. It's confused me.
You ready for it? Ready for it?
For we couldn't leave her
Oh, we
there.
couldn't leave her there.
Oh,
you
we
see.
couldn't leave her there, you see, to crumble into scale.
Sorry.
She'd saved our lives so many times, a fighting through the gale. And the sorry drunken rats who led her to a sorry grave, well, they won't be laughing in another day. And to you for whom adversity has dealt its mortal blow, with smiling bastards lying to you everywhere you go, turn to and put out all your strength of arm and heart and brain, and like the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Rise again, rise again. Though your heart it be broke and your life about to end, no matter what you lost, be it a home, a love, a friend, like the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Rise again, rise again. Though your heart it be broke and your life about to end, no matter what you lost, be it a home, a love, a friend, like the Mary Ellen Carter rise again.
Yeah.
Woo. Sorry about that fourth verse.
Ropey.
It's funny, only one word to go like, oh yeah, that was it.
Yeah, right.
Well done. That's a beautiful song. I know in particular, I know other people donated for it, but Anathema, I know it's very special for you. So, hope you enjoyed that, buddy.
Right, so Milkmaid's at the top.
Yeah.
How does
Oh,
it work?
Milkmaid? Can you remember Milkmaid?
Do we need to find
I
lyrics?
mean,
for
we can
it?
get the
Milkmaid
words
says-
and somebody can
Milkmaid
sing
says,
it.
yeah. Find you some words.
I'll get it.
You sure? It's not like we're looking at the words for our own song or anything.
No,
That we've not
that would be
sung for a
stupid.
very long
Why would
time.
we want to do that?
But yeah, great. Why not? It's a really good song. We want to get it back in the mix anyway.
Yeah,
so,
since
yeah.
Josh left, we've never really performed it.
no,
Yeah.
but it's a great song. We want to get it. We want to get it back in as well.
Okay.
Great.
I'm ready. Which is going to be great.
Should we know what the key is?
I love a woman,
Hey.
she loves me.
Yeah.
That's definitely the key to the original.
B flat.
I'm putting it down. Oh, was I sharp? Damn.
Almost. Ba-da-da-do. 2, 3. I love a woman and she loves me. Either way, she belongs to the rolling sea. Even all away, though she's made me many a pound. He
heave away.
I had no choice but to cut her down,
Heave and haul away. Cast her away, brave boys, we'll find another when we've been paid. But there'll never be another craft like the crafty old milkmaid.
She was crammed with liquid gold,
Heave away.
never was a finer cargo stowed.
Heave and haul away.
Kegs and bottles all locked up tight,
Heave away.
and another one to get us through the night.
Heave and haul away.
Hey!
Cast her away, brave boys, we'll find another when we've been paid. But there'll never be another craft like the crafty old milkmaid.
Through the glass of the customs come.
Heave away.
That's not the words.
Never let the king's men
Never
steal
says
our
well.
rum.
Heave and haul away. Where
Let's
are
go
we?
the hull, kiss and made goodbye.
Heave away.
Well, I never thought I'd see the boatswain cry.
Heave and haul away. Cast her away, brave boys, we'll find another when we've been paid. But there'll never be another craft like the crafty old milkmaid.
Now we're hiding in the tavern among the kegs,
Heave away.
drinking all day, trying to wet our legs.
Heave and haul away.
Though the next ship might be strong and true,
Heave away. We'll always be the milkmaid's crew. Heave and haul away.
Hey!
Cast her away, brave boys, we'll find another when we've been paid. But there'll never be another craft like the crafty old milkmaid.
Hey!
Hoi.
Most of our songs feel like they ended.
Hey, ahoy, yo, something like that.
Hey, all.
Right. It's come to that time.
One
I
more
think.
song.
I think it's one more song time.
It's
Yeah.
my choice.
Yeah.
I think it's
Oh,
Andy's
wow.
choice.
And I haven't thought about it.
Thousands or more.
You can't.
You
Andy's
can't.
choice.
It's not called
It's
JD
Andy's.
gives Andy his choice.
But that is a good thing, and I'll take
JD
it. I'll
spoon
take it
feeds
into
Andy.
account.
Take it under advisement.
A parting song.
But yes. Well, whilst you're having a think, I'll do some finales. So.
Farewell parting song.
I think
Thank you all so very much for tuning in and watching this stream. I have had a wonderful time. I hope you guys have, and I hope that
I've
you
had a
guys
great
have. But yeah, so for the next one, it will be in 4 weeks' time. It's going to be a very special thing. 'Cause it's going to be like the official kind of farewell stream to Anna. It's going to be possibly the UK's Leaving Drinks Do, and it's going to be
We are drinking for the UK.
which,
That's-
and it's going to be the
UK.
day before Halloween as well, so we're going to do dress up and do all sorts of silly things. We'll see how many goofy things we can get in that stream as well, so tune in for that. Next week will be another music video next Wednesday, very excited, give me all sorts of fun. Another gaming thing the week after, another episode of Open Cruising, another travel vlog of all our adventures in probably Glasgow and Teignmouth. So yeah, hopefully see you around for those.
And it's Spooktober.
And it's Spooktober. Yeah, come and join us on Twitch. We got the schedule posted up on. It's probably just come up in the link as well.
Yep.
But come and join the Discord. We always put all the announcements and stuff on there. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays for gaming streams. And yes, hopefully we will see you guys either in those videos. Come and chat to us. Leave comments, leave likes, that sort of stuff. I read every single one of them every time. So if you want to chat to us and say things, they always get through to us. And it always means a lot as well. So yeah, come and chat to us. Come see what happens. What? You made me lose track of what I
Sorry,
said, but that's
sorry,
fine.
carry on.
I got excited. I thought it was a thing. But yeah, leave us comments. Come chat to us on all those different things. And we're going to finish now with Andy's choice, which is going to be.
I think I might do 3 Score and 10.
Three
because we were
Score and 10.
talking
Alright.
about it earlier.
I'll prep myself.
And then we'll do
Let me
it.
prep myself. Here we go.
There's only 1 minute to wish to sing this farewell song.
Absolutely. Well, sort of. But yeah, we'll see you guys soon.
Goodbye.
And if you can come to Todmorden, come to that. And keep an eye out for more live gigs coming soon.
Methinks I see a host of craft spreading their sails alee, as down the Humber they do glide, all bound for the northern sea. Methinks I see on each small craft a crew with hearts so brave, going out to earn their daily bread upon the restless wave. And it's 3 score and 10 boys and men were lost from Grimsby town, From Yarmouth down to Scarborough, many hundreds more were drowned. Our herring craft, our trawlers, our fishing smacks as well. They long to fight the bitter night and battle with the swell. Methinks I see them yet again as they leave the shores behind, and cast their nets into the waves, those herring shoals to find. Methinks I see them yet again, and all on board's all right, with their decks closed reefed and the sails cleared up. With their sails closed reefed and the decks cleared up, and the side lights burning bright. And it's 70 boys and men were lost from Grimsby town. From Yarmouth down to Scarborough, many hundreds more were drowned. Our herring craft, our trawlers, our fishing smacks as well. They long to fight the bitter night and battle with the swell. Well, October's night, 'twas such a sight was never seen before, as masts and yards and broken spars came floating to the shore. There was many a heart of sorrow, there was many a heart so brave, there was many a hearty fisher lad who found their watery grave. And it's 70 boys and men were lost from Grimsby town. From Yarmouth down to Scarborough, many hundreds more were drowned. Our herring craft, our trawlers, our fishing smacks as well. They long to fight the bitter night and battle with the swell. And it's 70 boys and men were lost from Grimsby town. From Yarmouth down to Scarborough, many hundreds more were drowned. Our herring craft, our trawlers, our fishing smacks as well. They long to fight the bitter night and battle with the swell.
Woo! Thank you so much for watching. We've been the Longest Johns. You've been an awesome audience, and we will see you very soon.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Cheers.